Sorry, guys. It ended it before I could get back on, and then it just kept spinning. So I apologize. Let's see if I can get some more people back in here, and let's listen to an intro.
And suddenly, the house is on fire. And suddenly,
Go.
the house is on fire. The house is on fire. And suddenly, the house is on fire. The house is on fire. The house is on fire.
Go get some medication for your bipolar personality.
All right, I'm back, and I almost got really mad at my computer there for a second. So, anyway, link is in the chat, and everybody should be coming back, hopefully. We'll see. Hello, Rick. Thanks for joining us this evening. And, I'm mad. I don't know what's up with YouTube. I think YouTube is doing something funky too, because bam, before I knew it, I had 4 people in here. I don't know. I know nothing anymore. I'm back. And it's still freezing, so I don't understand it. I am about ready to delete everything off this computer and seeing if that works. I don't know. It's like it's the internet. It's like doing some kind of weird hiccup. And I know Gil's internet used to do that. And I think it still kind of does. He used to get like this hiccup in the internet. And I feel like mine is doing the same thing. So link is in the chat, guys, if you want to come up. And yeah. So how is everybody? And it's been a while. And I'm sorry that I haven't. Ooh, there I am, frozen again. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't know. It very well could be Melon. I have no idea. Remember you said
you missed the best conversation.
Oh
man! As soon as you ended, I gave them a story off air that merited to be on air. I'll probably tell it again.
What was it?
Are we live on air?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I was telling them. I mean, I told them I'm hopping over on this thing, so they should be coming in any second. But I told them, I said, I had a PTSD moment today. Oh, I didn't get to that part of the story. So actually it's worth me saying this again. So today I had like a little PTSD moment. And the reason why I say that is because one day we're talking about poop, right?
Yeah.
And so I said, one day I went to I was with my wife in a public bathroom and you know, it was an emergency. Like, I don't know where we were. We were driving out and about, whatever. And I had to poop really bad. So we stopped at some store at Walmart or I don't know where in the mall. And, you know, I run to the bathroom, I sit down and boom, I go, you know, I'm releasing for number 2. And thank God I made it. I'm so happy. And I look over to my side and it was just like, you know, those scary moments, like, like I can't make the sound, but it's just like oh, there's no toilet paper.
Oh my God, that's horrifying.
And I was like, oh.
So what did you do?
I was like, what do I do?
Did you clench your butt cheeks and go to the other stall?
eventually. So what I did is I messaged my eventually what I did is I messaged my wife and I was like, hey, can you like help me like somehow like go and get a toilet paper roll or something, or try to fit, on your side of the bathroom and then come out and like toss it, or I don't know. And then I realized there's nobody in the bathroom. It was literally just me. And it was one of those things where there was nobody like in the store. It was, very little people. I don't know. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna risk it. And I pull up my pants just enough to, not get dirty. And I literally scooted like ding, 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 like little, like inch by inch. I like walked over to the next stall as fast as I can. Got the toilet paper, ding, 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 ding. Walked back to my other stall, and cleaned up and finished. And I finished the job. And I walk out. I'm like, oh, thank God! Like I was saved. Everything is good. So today, we were at the doctor's appointments, whatever. And I was telling my wife, oh man, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I didn't want to go at where we were, so we were heading out for lunch at this little restaurant, and I said, ended up not really having to go, so we had our lunch, started eating, whatever, and then something came up, and I said, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom before we leave. So I go to the bathroom, and I had PTSD. I sat down, and I was like, oh, and I look over to my right, and I'm like, oh. There was toilet paper there. That's a whole roll.
Oh, thank God.
I was like, thank God. Because I don't ever rarely use the public restroom for number 2. It's like, 1 out of 10 times that I'll do that. Usually just go pee. So like for me, it's like a PTSD moment. I look over, I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, I'm good. Oh man. That's horrifying, like you said.
Yes,
I pulled the stream up on my phone. I'm like, okay, she's live here. I click on it. No, now I'm rewatching the previous making comments going, we're over here. We're still having fun in the side stream. So you can read that later and be like, dumbass.
Courtney's a professional YouTuber.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, turn off the auto updates on your computer.
Yes, I've been telling you that.
I'm going to. There's some things I need to do with my computer, and I just have never.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. She's been saying that for years.
Yeah.
She calls tech support me every month. Viper, something's going. Remember that one time you're like, my YouTube channel's deleted. I don't know what.
I thought I deleted it.
I was like, Courtney, stop. You're fine. Just update your computer and restart it. Everything's back. Thank goodness. I'm like, oh my God, turn that off.
Yeah, I was terrified, for sure.
Courtney was like, I'm live. I'm like, no, you're not. Oh, man. Did you read my text, Courtney?
No, you sent me a text?
Yeah, just, you'll see it. Just, be cognizant of what you say.
Yep.
Don't share.
No,
this.
shut up. Oh, man, I was about to lose my mind.
I would never do that. It had you freaking out though, didn't it?
Well, have you read it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are you excited? Can we talk about it?
Not that, because it's not. I don't know yet. It's yeah.
It's not YouTube friendly. No.
No, it is. It is. My wife and I are having a baby.
Well, congratulations.
Well, my wife and I. My wife is having a baby. I'm not.
Yeah, well, they figured out what causes that, right?
I don't have a uterus and all that, so I can't do any of that.
Come on, man. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, no.
Goofball. So
Well,
when are you getting a uterus?
I mean, it is 20. I was going to say 24. It is 2025 now, so but I don't live in a delusional state anymore.
So,
wow, nice matrix.
Rick in the house.
So did you hear that audio remix she did of herself?
You like that?
Yeah, I like your pictures.
Yeah, made the music myself.
It's like you froze, and I was like, don't forget to blink. There it is. Come on, freeze again.
Oh, it just froze. I don't understand this.
It's your internet. Hey, Courtney, are you wired or are you wireless?
No, I'm not wireless. I'm wired.
Interesting. And you're still having issues like that.
Yeah, it's bullshit. That's what it is. I don't know exactly what the hiccup is. Like I tried everything.
I wonder if you have too much crap on your phone, on your computer,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
thinking.
maybe because you are on a Mac, it's all internal. It's all running off of one hard drive. So maybe, the computer memory is trying to share, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it's doing virtual stuff there instead of running off the memory itself. It's probably
You were
patching it off to the hard drive or something.
you went off air and we're like, well, it looks like Courtney's computer's taking a poop.
No, it's not pooping.
I don't know if I can change my emoticon
You
or whatever.
can.
Nah.
I forget how to do it, but you can on here. I think you have to go to where it says start video, that little arrow thing. No, that's not it.
No, go to settings and then it's up there. You can say my name, my stream avatar. It's on the right side. You have to be on the streaming app thing.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. See?
Cross clip, video editor, podcast, stream.
Oh, we can do PNGs. Oh, interesting.
I'm not worried about it.
Wait,
Courtney's
you
the
can
only
do
one that
it,
does Streamlabs. I'll figure it out one of these days.
Myra Page is all the way from South Africa. Thanks for coming in.
Hey Courtney, you can, when you go to propagate elderberries, I did it this year, and I brung them. I did the cuttings as normal, and I brought them inside, and they're growing.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, we've done that before, and in fact, that's how I've done most of mine. My elderberries. I got about, I think, 30 bushes now, and I've always just taken the young ones, cut them, put them in soil, and then just wait until or put them in water. You can put them in soil too, and wait till they sprout again. And then you can, elderberries are so easy to propagate. They're just so freaking easy, man. It's awesome.
There we go. Hey, I changed my name and my avatar. Now I'm Chef Tech Pooper.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that idea. Hold on.
Are you gonna change your name to Corky Pooper?
Yeah, maybe.
Corky Pop. My name's Corky Pop.
Hey,
Oh,
Viper.
no way.
We're all poopers.
Right?
Who's Pooper? Come on, Courtney.
If you don't poop, there's something wrong.
What's taking you so long to poop?
And she does it quietly. Notice she doesn't talk.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
I know.
Oh, there's dark mode on the side. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there's dark mode. That white bright light kills my eyes.
Oh, it's terrible. I have not used. I've been using dark mode on everything for years, and even before it was a thing, I would get like extensions or add-ons or hack my phone just to have a dark mode because, man, just the brightness is terrible.
I even do it on my phone, especially since if your phone is like really close to your face, you definitely need the
which
dark
it is. Even on our TV, we have like the Roku stuff. Like our background is like a dark background, so it's not like, you turn on the TV and it's not boom and bright in your face at night.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We got like 2-3 minutes here, and I'm bailing and going to Gil's channel.
Oh, okay.
You suck.
Man, how come every time I come here, it's such a shitty conversation?
Why don't you just kick him out? He's talking shit. He's gonna quit and talking. Just kick him out. Here, I'll kick him.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
I can kick myself out.
No, don't do that.
Come on, man. I can kick myself out anytime I want.
Listen.
What was that?
Listen. It's the light. Stay away from the light. Yeah, I could give you guys something to look at with this camera, actually. Here, how about this? What does that do? Let's give them something to talk about.
Looks like aliens.
Talk about love.
And then Hello Kitty.
I know, everyone's like, whoa. What?
There's aliens, and then there's Hello Kitty. It's like, I don't know.
Holy cow. I have to put the camera literally right here. Oh, here, you know what?
Is your wife home right now, Viper?
Yeah, I was going to turn the camera around, but... Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All righty.
All right, I'm gonna hop on Gil's channel. Fun times.
All righty. I'll see you
See
later.
ya.
Coming on.
See you over there. Bye.
Yeah.
See you later. Bye bye. Yeah. Poop. Penis.
Oh boy.
Let's give them something to look at now. Would you rather see that or that?
Hmm?
Would you rather see this?
I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal to me.
Me. My name is Courtney and I got eyes like that. They call me Courtney.
Okay. Rick is listening from his phone. So, yeah.
What?
Try not to say things like poop.
Oh, okay. When it's clearly, you're a jerk, and it's clearly written on all three of these things. You changed my name. Let's see if I
Viper
can
the
do this.
Pooper.
No. Hold on. What is it called?
Hmm?
Have I heard? Wait, there it is. This is what it is. There you go. Is that better?
Oh God, here we go. Ronald
happened?
Red. Okay, so I
Oh, you
follow.
can see the chat here.
Okay, I have something really important to say. You know who Ronald Radke is, right?
Ronald Reagan, the actor?
No, Radke. He's from Falling in Reverse, the band.
I don't.
Do you know who he is? Anyway, the guy is a complete tool. And every day on Instagram, he has something that he does or makes fun of or rants about, and he's like the biggest a-hole on the face of the planet. Anyway, I commented on something, and now he's making fun of me on Instagram.
Hmm.
And I literally have 20 comments that I have to go through to read what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Oh, he wrote, Corky, damn, you got me. I wasn't trying to get him. Okay, this guy has triple platinum and has time to drag a bunch of delete. I have no idea. But this guy's such a tool.
I just, you know what I do is for comments. Oh crap! I forgot to plug in my thing. For comments like that, where people are going to start going off and have like a little keyboard warrior moment between everyone else and each other, I turn off notifications for that comment. So then that way they can just hash it out between themselves. I love that when I post a video on YouTube or whatnot, and then there's controversy in it, and people are like, you don't know, and then screw you, and me too, and blah, blah, blah. And they start going at it in the comments. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not getting notifications on it, and I don't care. I have nothing to say. And you guys are going to my channel to you guys are giving me
Oh, I
views.
got some followers from it, though.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So it's worth it. It's funny. Joke's on them. Yeah. Let's give them something to talk about.
Anyway, I like his band. I love metal music, and I like Falling in Reverse, but this guy is such a tool. I don't understand why he has to be that way. Dude, your band went double platinum, and you freaking are super famous, but yet you feel the need to belittle people on the internet and pick them apart. Like, you have something wrong with you, like a personality disorder or something. There's something wrong with you.
Maybe he just needs to take a real big dump.
Yeah, I think so. I think he needs to take a real big shat. Like most people that are in bands and stuff, they don't even bother to do that. This guy must be insanely bored with life. And that's like maybe the second time he's commented on one of my comments too. Like, whatever, dude. Keep doing your thing.
I know I'm singing that song.
Yeah, I wrote on it because he just kept ranting, and I said, "Wow, dude, don't you have music to write or something?"
Nice. Courtney, oh my goodness, I shouldn't say this like this. Well, never mind.
Yeah, he's got a song to write about the sounds of taking a dump.
My name's Pooper Scooper 10. Talk about us. I don't know what you guys are watching.
I'm not watching anything.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see you. Courtney, your emoji, your camera's frozen.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No.
No, it's not. It's moving.
No, it's not. It's frozen.
No, it's not.
Yeah, look at it.
It's moving when I talk.
No, it's not. It hasn't moved since you went and like turned the camera off. It's just been this poop's frozen.
I
There you go.
am here.
No, that's you.
It's
Yeah,
not
see?
frozen.
It's frozen again. Look, the poop's not moving.
The poop never moved.
Oh, I'm pulling your chain and you're falling forward.
Oh, God. You got me.
You got me. Don't you have a song to write?
It should dance every time. The poop should dance when you talk.
Alexa, make a fart sound.
That was a quick and squelchy
Alexa,
one.
cancel. Did you guys hear that one?
Mm-hmm.
I wish she didn't talk so much. Like I tell her,
It's
make a
so funny. All these people that started like commenting
Yeah.
or whatever on my comment, it's not for him. It was like backing me up. Like, yeah, doesn't he have a song to write? Oh, Lord. The guy has been kicked off Instagram. I don't know how many times. And then all he does is create another Instagram.
Yeah.
What a douche. So, anything else going on in the world besides the present?
Well, in the future, we're gonna have a better. Yeah, I don't know. Let's not get political.
Oh my God, what an a-hole. I've never seen somebody drink Guinness like that.
Speaking of political, did you guys see when Kamala Harris and I guess her husband went to go sit down in front of Trump and Obama? And this is for Jimmy Carter's funeral. And she sits down and like kind of looks to her side, which is, behind her. And she sees Trump, and then she sees Trump talking to Obama, and Obama starts smiling, and Kamala just turns around, just like, you could tell she took like a deeper breath and was just like annoyed.
Yeah.
People were like, I wonder what he said to Obama.
I kind of have a little bit of empathy for her because she didn't have a chance.
Yeah, but she the thing is with her, she's got the reputation and she's got the what's the word I'm looking for? Like she's got damn, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but when I say the reputation, that's one thing, and then she's also got the back show or whatever, like her being DA of California and all that, like she's got her reputation is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I'm coming out clearly. And I think people know that. I think a lot of people saw like they don't want the United States to be like California and how it's become and all that stuff. And I don't know. That's just my guess. I don't know. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying too. And yeah, it's true. But she's been in office for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's her own damn fault. She didn't do diddly for 4 years. If she did do something, maybe things would have been a little bit different. but she didn't do diddly for 4 years. How
Yeah.
can you blame the people? Look at North Carolina. These people are still suffering.
Yeah, that's true. I follow those people. I'm in one of those chats or whatever for the North Carolina group, and it's like crazy. What?
They're 2 hours away from me. Like, I know. And they're still suffering. The Amish people are still out there with them. Where's our government? I can't imagine even want to think what they're going to do with California now that half the damn county's gone. Like,
Yeah.
And but you know, at least Ukraine gets $500 million, and you know. Anyway, I don't want to start ranting.
That's me.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to start ranting. Your mom's trying to call you. About that, because yeah, I don't want this to turn into that kind of chat.
It's all good.
But you know, the nice thing is, Trump's talking about buying Canada and Mexico.
Oh, you want to know something funny? Something really hilarious about that? I saw this today, and I know I've known about this for years, and then Trump got reelected, and so I've known about this for a couple months now. But something I didn't think about, I didn't put two and two together, is, well, I'm a celebrity, and if Trump wins, I'm moving to Canada. Well, if Trump wins, I'm leaving this country. I'm going to Canada. Joke's on you, because he's going to make Canada the 51st state. I don't think that's going to happen, but
No,
that
definitely
was
not going to happen.
But that would have been hilarious. Like, if Trump wins, I'm leaving. Well, leave. All the Diddy people left, you know, but leave. Go to Canada. Because you're coming right back to the United States in January. Oh, Lord. Don't talk too loud.
You know, it'd be better that way
I'm going to change my mind.
if Canada became the States and Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not all up for it, but at the same time, if I took a step back and looked at it, yeah, it would be better.
Yeah, I completely understand that. I can understand why people would say that. I just.
You can
Go
hear
ahead.
me?
Mhm.
Ah, you can still hear my wife, damn it.
I sure can. I can hear her.
What about now? Hold on. Yep, you still can. Son of a bitch. Echo cancellation. How about now? Oh my goodness, come on. I can't. Hold on. Oh well, I tried. I tried to kick her out of the room. Yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens. We bought steak today for the first time in months. It was
Oh, yeah.
a little less this time. It wasn't $30. We actually went to two different markets because Walmart sells good meat, but it's expensive. And when Trump was in office, we were paying at a major retail market like $5 or $6 for like a good like steak and like ribeye and all that. And then 4 years later, it became like $20, $30 for the same thing.
Oh,
And
nice.
so today we went to like a couple different markets. We went to an Aldi's for the first time just to see because we've never been there. And
Oh, you've never been to an Aldi's?
no, there was really no point for us to go there. And I found out it's like Trader Joe owned.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I was expecting to have like Trader Joe vibes, you know, like kind of stuff going in there. And it was okay. It was different. I think we bought 2 steaks there. No, we didn't. No, we bought like this giant like meat thing. I don't know. And then we went to another store, a different store, and it was cheap. Basically, we bought meat for cheap. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me sign into my.
You need to stop messing with your computer while you're on air.
Yeah, I guess I do. Can you hear me?
No.
You're full of shit.
What?
What?
What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? Can you hear me now? No. What about now? Still can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Like, seriously? Do you not get it? I love doing it when people ask that. Like, can you hear me? I'll say, well, I'll respond no. And it's like, oh, what about now? And it's like, dude, I just told you I can hear you. I just said no.
It's making me do 100 two-step verifications, and I don't like that.
102-step I don't know.
Not 100.
For what?
To sign into my YouTube.
Oh, why? You should already be logged in, like default, ready to go.
I don't want to update anything.
Oh my goodness, Courtney. All right, Louis Pooper. I think we're gonna be just the two of us in this because Courtney's updating stuff and.
I am right here, and I can talk and do this at the same time. Thank you very much.
Yeah, like last time, and then poof.
See, it still didn't sign me in, and I don't know why.
Because you're on a live.
Why wouldn't it let me get on YouTube while I'm on a live?
I don't know.
Maybe YouTube's taking a dump.
Yeah, you affected them with your terrible update login. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Kind of pisses me off because I never log out of my YouTube account.
A Southern Ohio woman was found guilty today after hacking YouTube apps accidentally by trying to update her iMac.
I got it. We're good.
A Courtney Wide has been charged with second-degree felony.
I wanted to get in here because I
That's what she
wanted
said.
to see if I had any membership. Sorry, let me put pause. I wanted to see if there's any memberships I can give away. No, I'm not doing an update. Thank you.
She learned her lesson. Maybe.
Well, see, I didn't even do an update. It did it automatically. And
Yeah, because you have automatic things turned on. Turn that off. I always have everything turned off because I hate that.
Oh, can you not give away memberships anymore?
Yeah, I think you can.
I know Gil does. He gave some free memberships out the other night.
Yeah,
Baby,
it's not giving me that option, so
next.
I don't know why. It's saying goal. I don't know what goal is.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Past orders. Ooh, we have past orders. Yeah. Haha, there it is. Pending shipment. Damn it. Oh, baby, won't you know that love?
That's stupid. I'm not doing that.
Accessories and supplies.
Yeah, it used to be like real easy to do it. Now it's just like stupid. It just says engage with your audience and that's it. There's nothing. Oh, there it is.
I was literally going to say, maybe you're just not finding it.
Found it. 5 gifts
Found
right
it.
now. Boom. 5 gifts.
Holy cow. Oh my goodness.
I can't believe somebody I know who's Twisted. Whatever. I don't know who that is.
Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but it is a member.
Yep.
Be
I've never
careful
even
with that.
heard of it. Why?
Oh, you don't, if you don't know who they are. No?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't given away memberships in a really long time.
Yeah. Wow, I haven't heard that sound in a long time.
Wow, that means most of these people have visited my channel as of recently. Wow, I'm really surprised that Gear is no longer pays for my membership or pays for a membership.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was texting you, Courtney, something. You can read that later. So are you planning on going live more often like this?
I hope so. Whenever I can,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
I've been thinking about going live myself. But then I'm like, I don't know who would join, and I don't know. I don't got stuff to do at home.
It's just been really hard for me. It's hard for me to have even like time for myself. Like, and when I want to go live, a lot of times I'll be like, man, I really wanted to see this TV show. Like, I don't know. Plus, I
Yeah.
haven't really been in the greatest state of mind either as far as going live.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about my son. Like I said, we've been working on the house. We're so close to being done. We have this bathroom that I painted everything. The wall, yeah, you know, because you were on the phone with me. But I guess tomorrow we're gonna start doing the floor. And now that all this stuff's kind of gone down today, we got to get that bathroom done sooner because
Mhm.
my family members coming
Like now.
2 weeks sooner. Yeah, in like 4 days. So it's like, whoa. You know, they moved her flight from the 20th to next Thursday. And if they wanted to, like, if she wanted to come here, let's say on Sunday or Monday, guess how much that
Mhm.
would have cost?
How much?
$3,000
$3,000.
for
What in the
for a
world?
plane ticket to bump
Wait,
up the.
wait. Where is she? She's coming from out of the country, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I mean,
$3,000. Holy.
just yeah, that's what I said. I was like, no.
No.
But so yeah, so we gotta get that bathroom done quicker, and the house still needs baseboards around the whole bottom of the house, but it's okay.
Yeah, you don't need to put baseboards down like ASAP, but
Yeah.
I can't believe I had to do that verification. That kind of pissed me off.
I have a add-on. It's called Buster, and it's a CAPTCHA solver, so you don't ever have to do verification stuff like that. But you said 2 steps, so that's different. I'm talking about like you know, click 4 images of stairs in order to sign in, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does it automatically for me.
Yeah, people that got a membership from me that I didn't know who they were. I've never seen them before in my life. And one had 127 subs but no videos. I blocked them from my channel. So they got a membership, but they can come to my channel and it won't be there.
They'll be taking a permanent dump.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever wondered if you like about like taking like a like, you know, as it's coming out, but like imagine that lasting for like 30 seconds, like nonstop. Just like this rush of like a water hose, just but not water.
What the hell are you talking about?
He said endless dumps. I was like, imagine like if that was the like case. Like, have you guys ever wondered about taking like a 30-second dump, but have it be like non-stop, like just flowing out? Like,
I don't think that would be fun.
That would be called diarrhea.
Yeah, but not for 30 seconds non-stop. That's a long time.
Oh my god.
Just the longest fart ever. Speaking of longest fart. What is the longest fart ever recorded? The longest fart ever recorded was 2 minutes and 42 seconds long and was produced by Bernard Clemens of London. It was also reportedly 118 decibels loud. Fun
That's
fact.
disgusting.
Imagine farting for almost 3 minutes. What the heck do you have to eat to do that?
Beans, jelly.
Beans. He said beans.
They are a magical fruit.
Beans are not fruit.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I know.
No, they aren't. They're a legume. But yeah, that's fine.
Fiber.
Oh, so Rebel's still here, I think. Rebel. 7 thumbs up now. Moving up, moving on up.
Yeah. Good times. Oops. I didn't mean
Oh,
to do
you're
that.
welcome. I haven't done that in a long time because I haven't been on here and I've missed an opportunity. So I gave away 10 free memberships for this month already. So hopefully you enjoy my stupid videos. I have not updated anything in a while, but I have a lot of educational members only videos about gardening. So
Hey, remember this, Courtney? Check out the side chat.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Remember when we used to have those raids?
Yes, that used to be fun, and then I don't know what happened. Like
I know what happened.
Hmm.
I know what happened.
What?
Somebody was like, I don't like this.
Oh.
Created drama.
Oh yeah, endless drama. But no,
No, not you.
No, I can't remember why we didn't do it anymore, and I can't remember if there was a reason.
Like I know there was somebody started drama about it. Like,
well, oh yeah, I'll never forget. I went and I raided somebody one time, just to it was a
that was it. That was it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Now I remember. Like people are just so ridiculous and ungrateful. So I went to do a love raid on somebody and I had a bunch of people in my chat and we went over there and said, hey, this is a love raid. You know, you're going to get a bunch of views and everybody's going to subscribe and give you a thumbs up. And that's what a love raid used to be.
Yeah.
I went over there and they created a massive drama over it. I never met somebody so ungrateful in my entire life. Like we were helping you and you turned it into that.
Mm-hmm. So that created drama. Yeah. So it wasn't you per se, but you were trying to be nice. And yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody created drama and for no reason. And
dude, that's another reason why I kind of stopped doing YouTube right there. I didn't stop altogether, but I couldn't stand it anymore. Like I couldn't stand the people that just constantly nitpick, start drama. You know, I can't handle it. I'm like, I don't have time for it. And, you know, I don't need your likes or thumbs up or subscribes that much to put up with that crap. I don't need it. So I just had I needed really a moment to take a step back from that because the drama was so
it's nonstop.
Real.
And it's adults too. That's the worst part.
The emoji thing, I don't understand that, and I don't think it's ever really been a rule here.
There is no rule for emoji stuff, Courtney. Come on.
No,
they incorporate it in the chat. Well,
if there was an emoji rule, then why would YouTube give you emojis to put in the chat?
Exactly. Why would they even include that as a membership thing? That's what I'm saying. Like it
doesn't make sense.
No.
So yeah, I'm not aware of any emoji rule. And I think Joe did it in his chat just to keep people from doing that because people were winning things and all of that. It's not a real rule. I knew it. I kind of figured it wasn't. Yeah.
Members can use the emoji name to autocomplete in live chat. Comments, captions. There is no... We all have heard rumors of using emojis in YouTube video titles or comments may damage views or reputation. However, it is not true and emojis have no negative consequences on YouTube. Rather, you can attract more viewers and improve YouTube SEO by using emojis.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Oh, there's no rule.
So I think there's something wrong with my son. this is the second day in a row that he's just kind of went down to the living room and taken a nap on his own. I don't know what's going on.
He's growing up.
It's just weird. He's acting, I don't know. I
Maybe
got to
he's
give him
just
his
tired.
antibiotic. Yeah, he could be.
You know,
He's
gotta-
been on an antibiotic for a while.
That, and also remember his age, and he's a kid, and he's hyper in his head, maybe, even though he might not be physically like running around, but he's got all these thoughts going on in his mind. Maybe he's just, he's just tired. Maybe, I don't know.
That could be it. I just hope there's not anything wrong because he hasn't really been eating as much either, and I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I just hope he doesn't have the flu or something.
Streamlab products and he'll be all right. Oh, here, guys, I could show you my what the heck?
If you are a Wide Family Farm member, you can take hold of some of these wonderful, awesome emojis in the membership. Boom. If you don't understand what they are, I will tell you if you ask.
Why is this not working?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. Come on.
Oh, Lord.
So now I can do this. I should be able to go here. Oh, no, I can't. Dang it.
That is the Red Lipstick Club. Do you wear red lipstick?
I do. You should see me on the Thursday morning. They don't call me Viper for no reason. Actually, oh, look what I can do. Please wait.
Your mom.
Bam!
Oh my gosh.
How
That
cool
looks
is
like
that?
a 1990s montage of Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, those colors remind me of like the 1990s Taco Bell.
Nice.
All it needs is like, I don't know.
What?
It's
Oh, you want
funny.
to talk about Taco Bell? How about this one?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
I had to shrink. I
Yes. Oh my God. The squiggles. That's Taco Bell.
I had to squish it to make it fit in here, but yeah. I think that's all, right? What do I have? Oh, here we go. Channel art. So let's try this one. There you go.
Oh yeah. The triangles for sure.
Then I want one without the wording. There we go. That better?
Yeah. It's awesome.
Oops, I deleted it. That was totally my mistake. No. Wait, no. It was right here. There. Nope, that's not it. Dang it. Back to that you guys go. And then we go to this one.
Utter
Ta-da.
chaos. Normally I am a gardening channel.
When you
Just-
wake up in the morning and
but at night we just talk about whatever. It's like just a free for all, especially Fridays. You'd normally just have a good time.
you know
But
what
then-
design I go ahead. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my gosh, Rebel said yes, the bench seat fabric at Taco Bell.
All right. You know what? You know what hang on, I might just do it. I'll just show you. Hold on. There it is. Okay, so what is this called? Okay, come on. So it's this. That. Quickly. Open image in new tab. This one.
Oh, you know what I just thought of? We would give you a 3-minute fart and 30-second diarrhea. Taco Bell.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. I want that. Can I please save it? Yes. Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna go to save image as. It's gonna save it there. Boom, and then close. Boop, boop, and then boop, and then poop. Okay.
Boop.
Then I go here. Sent to your heart, and you're too late. Da-da-na-na, da-da-da-da. Markup. There we go. Okay, so now, how do you mark up? I just erase. Why'd you send me that? What is going on with this stupid erasing area or object in the selection? Okay. Auto apply.
Remember the commercial where the guy's shirt matches the bench fabric? Yes. Oh my god, that is so funny.
Wow, my computer is like, whoa, going real slow.
Honestly, when I look back at that, it's so nostalgic. It just makes me happy. And it's not just the Taco Bell part of it. It's like everything old school like that. Like, you know, when McDonald's didn't look like institutions.
Good Lord. My wife and I were talking about that like a couple weeks ago. We're like, look how it looks like a prison. It
Yeah.
used to be so colorful and engaging and like, I want to go there. Now it's like,
Now it's gray and drab and there's no play area for the kids anymore.
like a
It's just-
military compound looks more inviting than McDonald's.
Yeah, they tried so hard to make it feel like you were at a cafe or going to Starbucks or something.
Yeah, that's where they went wrong.
Yeah, and it's like, no, you're not Starbucks. You do have, I mean, when I did drink coffee, I did like McDonald's coffee. However, it's not something that, I don't know. It's something that you go and you take your kids to.
Yeah,
It's
but okay, so my next thing is let's just say they kept it like that. Why not add hold on. Do you want to save? Yes.
I didn't realize that I have like really horrible bags under my eyes.
Why didn't they keep like the outdoor play sets and all that, the little ball pits? And here's one for you, Courtney. Look at this one.
That's it. That's Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's the Jazz Cup. That's the one you would see on the paper cups everywhere.
I love that. Make that
I
your
know.
image. It's perfect.
know.
It's nostalgic.
Well, that kind of gave me inspiration for this one.
Mm.
I wanted to do something really like 80s, 90s.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of like a Saved by the Bell thing, and yeah, the Jazz Cup. Yeah, they should have kept the outdoor play sets, and you know.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, Rev wanted to know if I was going to go live again, and I said, I'm live, dude. So I don't know where you are at. McDonald's looks like a hospital cafeteria. Yes, as long as it doesn't smell like a hospital cafeteria. That like really chemically like clean smell.
McDonald's will never smell like a hospital cafeteria. Never. Ever.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't smell like that.
Their food is too bad to be smelling like a hospital cafeteria.
I like that one.
Oh my gosh. That's so awesome, Viper.
And you know what the best part is? All these poop jokes and everything about Taco Bell. Personally, I never have issues with Taco Bell. That's just me. I don't know. But, and my wife is fine too, but whatever. We didn't have those problems back then. Nobody talked.
They changed something in the food.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
no, we didn't. Although, you know what? I do have to say that Taco Bell always had a reputation like that. I think.
I don't know. I have never heard.
Did Taco Bell always have a reputation of giving you the craps? Always?
Who?
I don't know.
Excuse
I
me.
was asking the audience. I'm engaging with my audience. Starting a poll. Do you think Taco
Wait till Courtney's.
Bell always gave you the craps?
Look at this one, Courtney.
Question mark. Starting a poll right now. Boom. Oh yeah, yeah.
See, now you walk into that today. Would you rather walk into like this and be like, "This is Taco Bell," or would you, like that or that?
No, I want to go into where like there's happy colors.
This, like this, a Taco Bell like that. It's so much more fun. And then Hamburglar. Ooh, a blur. You have the Hamburglar. You remember like the McDonald's characters?
Mm-hmm. By the way, a while back they had like adult Happy Meals that you could get.
Yeah. Well, the adult Happy Meals, they're
It
still
was
kind
like
of.
Grimace's birthday.
Yeah.
I forgot who Grimace was
Yeah.
because they don't use those characters anymore.
No. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's just Google. But
time
yeah,
to update. Time to update.
I just forgot. Like, who's Grimace? Like, oh, it's that weird purple thing. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
oh my gosh, time to look at the polls. What are the polls saying? I don't know. Why can't I see the polls? What's going on here?
Yeah, a lot of restaurants have changed their food in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
I can't see like the entire poll. That's weird.
And that's going back to the dog poop thing. How it used to be white, like when it dried up in the sun for a long time, and now it's just like you said, they changed something, and they think they changed something in everything.
Mm-hmm.
When you wake up in the morning and you see the bus fly by, it's all right. If you're Saved by the Bell, it's all right. Hey, speaking of Saved by the Bell, when we moved to Malibu, California back in '97, for about a year, we were able to see, they used to film Saved by the Bell at this beach club. We used to see that. We used to see Baywatch being filmed. This is back with Hasselhoff, Baywatch. We used to see them running around with their little yellow trucks because that was not the cars that the lifeguards used in real life. So we used to see that show being filmed, Baywatch, Saved by the Bell at the beach. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
But for like a very short period of time, because after that,
Yeah, I like Baywatch.
I do too. Well, not recently, maybe about 5 years ago, I was super bored and I watched with my son. I watched every single episode, including the Hawaii episodes with Jason Momoa.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I used to really love that show when I was little. And you know what other show I really, really loved that is you never see reruns of? I used to watch Dr. Quinn. Medicine.
I remember that. Dr. Quinn.
I really liked that show. But you never see that on anywhere.
Oh, the lights.
Kind of weird.
I help somebody.
I bet you any money that if you went to the search engine YouTube, you'll find it.
Oh, I'm sure. But then it won't be on TV.
Don't you worry. It's gonna be all right. I'm always ready. I won't let you out of my sight. I'll be ready. I'll be ready. You need. Oh, don't you need. Ever and always. I'm always here. So we all have the power, but sometimes it's so hard to see. Human nature to me. Don't you worry, it's gonna be alright. 'Cause I'm always ready. I won't let you out of my sight. On tonight's episode of Baywatch. Good times. That was a good show, man. I missed that show.
Yeah.
And Knight Rider was a good one. A-Team was a good one. MASH was all right. Dang, I don't know how many other ones. There was a show, I forgot. We were talking about that with my wife's doctor yesterday or the day before. There was a show back in the 90s, and it was with this kid. And I remember like a white fence, and it's not Home Improvement, but it was with this kid. It was like a family, and it wasn't Boy Meets World. And I could see the kid's face, and it was like with the dad, the mom. I think he had a sister, maybe, or another sister and brother. I don't know.
I don't know.
Growing Pains.
Oh.
Good Lord, I found it. I remembered it. My brain worked. That show was called Growing Pains.
Oh my God.
Yes. Man, we need to go back in time.
When things were wholesome and good.
What? Who the hell wrote no? Oh, wait. Yeah. 67%? I like Baywatch. Better than 90% of the crap there is today. Yeah, Boy Meets World. That was a good one. Oh, and the other
Topanga.
Oh my Lord. Yo, okay. This is coming from the guy's perspective, all right? Every guy had a crush on that girl. Everyone, don't ask. But she still looks good today. Have you seen her today?
Yeah, it was funny. I saw on Instagram that she took a picture with 50 Cent.
Yo, like Topanga looks good.
Yeah, even he said that.
Danielle Fishel.
He's like, this was my childhood crush.
Good for her, you know? How old is she? Like 50 now?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
I'm
Googling
it. I'm Googling it. Wikipedia. She's 43. Yeah, no, well, that makes sense. She's not that crazy old. Years active, 92 to present. I wonder what she's making. Oh, yeah, she's in a lot of shows. Masked Singer, Star vs. Force. Yeah, she's in a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool. I like when actors like that you're like, oh, man, I haven't seen her in 10, 20 years, and they're still going.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I like that. I love it. Yeah, I wonder who voted no. Who didn't like Baywatch?
Seriously, at 67%. So that's I voted yes. There's 3 votes.
Vote because I'm the one that did it.
So
who said no to Baywatch?
We're unsubscribing.
Ew. I'm watching you.
Yeah. I'll tell you one person that I wouldn't say didn't age well. She's just not using makeup anymore. My dad used to work in. Huh?
No, never mind. Go ahead.
Bipolar?
Yeah, I asked if she was bipolar.
We're not talking about her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my dad used to work
medication.
My dad used to.
Oh my God! It was Rebel. She voted against Baywatch.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare
Well, okay. Would you change your mind if Hasselhoff was me?
Okay, would you change your mind if Hasselhoff was somebody else?
If Hasselhoff
besides
was
Viper?
me, and Pamela Anderson was Courtney. Oh my God, Courtney and Viper doing Baywatch. Courtney, don't you worry, it's gonna be all right.
Oh, that's so scary.
Hey, no joke. I got rescued by a lifeguard once in the ocean. That was fun. First time in the Pacific.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right before we moved to California, my dad and I went to San Diego to visit because we were considering moving out there. And I want to go to the beach. We were there for like a week, so we went to the beach by the hotel, and we noticed a lot of people were using surfboards and boogie boards, and we're like, whatever. So we went in the ocean. We're swimming. We're used to the Atlantic. We used to live on the East Coast. Atlantic, you can go far out. Well, not so much in the Pacific, and we started going far out, and we got caught in the current. And my dad started to drown, and I realized this, so I'm screaming for help. And my dad is being literally, if you ever see the movies where they're like the camera's showing the person drown and they get sucked in and then you lose visual where they like
that's
fall
terrifying.
that's what I was seeing. And I was holding on. Mind you, I am 11 or 12 years old, and I'm trying my hardest to keep my dad up, and I'm pulling him, but he's pulling me under too. And I'm fighting, he's fighting, we're trying to, we're basically fighting each other because he's trying to push me and I'm trying to pull him, but yet we're being swept in. And I'm screaming. And out of nowhere, it was literally like a scene out of Baywatch. This gigantic surfboard just goes boom, boom, like right in front of me. And I see the lifeguard in the red vest and everything. He just grabs me and just yanks me on the surfboard. And somebody else came with their own surfboard and put my dad on there. And we both went to the ocean, to the beach. And we told him, like, what the hell, like, we've been there before in the ocean, but then they said, it's Pacific currents. You don't swim against the current. You got to swim with it and out. And my dad never touched the Pacific Ocean again. And I went back 15 minutes later. I went back in the water. Except I didn't go that far in this time. I just went like maybe knee deep, and that was it. Like I was like, nope, never again. Like, so yeah, we almost died. That was
scary.
So shout out to those people, because I'm telling you from experience, it's no joke. And those lifeguards on the ocean, in the situation of the ocean, it's shout out to them, because it's not for everyone,
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, man, Baywatch. That guy was singing the song when he came to rescue me.
I'll be ready.
Yeah, and then the hot blonde was behind him. Like everybody was running to us in slow motion. You could see their pecs on their muscles bouncing real slow. The water dripping off their noses. Like, don't you worry. And we're like, help! It's gonna be all right. I'm drowning. Oh Lord. Yeah. I guess, Courtney. It was weird. It was like a premonition.
Yeah, that's what that was for sure.
Like when the doctor told me that today, my jaw kind of dropped. I was like, I was like I was blanked for like 10 seconds. It was like somebody gave me like some good weed. And I was like, whoa, like what? My brain shut off for like 10 seconds, and I had to like, come back in. Yeah. Don't you worry. That was one of the best theme songs for a show. I'm sorry. That and the Knight Rider theme song. Dun, 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 dun.
Not according to Robocanners.
Well, whatever. So, what other shows were around?
The music to Baywatch was great when the chicks were running.
Oh, I know. Well, that's who I was going to talk about earlier, saying like they don't look really good without makeup. Was Pamela Anderson. Like, I've seen her. My dad used to work in Malibu in this private colony. Oh my God. In this private, like, I guess Colony Road, whatever beach, I don't know. And that's where a lot of celebrities lived all together, like Tom Hanks and John Travolta, Pamela Anderson. They all lived down this private thing, and we were working next door to Pamela Anderson at this person's house. I don't know what we're doing, and Pamela Anderson comes out, and my dad's like, "Hey, look, it's Pamela Anderson," and she like bends over, like grabs some groceries out of her truck, and you see her thong and everything. I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like it wasn't like a big deal for me. What?
Our freaking road is covered.
Is it still snowing? You gotta look at the light. Yeah. And man, have you seen her lately without makeup? Wow.
Yeah, huh?
Damn. But I'll be honest, they were like hotter women than her.
You cannot even see the freaking road.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens when there's snow and there's no cars. Yeah. Damn.
So you guys are getting pelted now, aren't you?
No, it's not. It's nothing's coming down. It's like barely. Well, no, it is snowing. It's a little thicker than it was earlier. 6 to 8 inches, my ass though.
We're not there yet, though. It's not even done.
I was so pissed. I walked outside. I was like, I'll show you 8 inches. Damn snow. Got 1.5 inches. Anyway. My wife's on maternity leave now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Starting today?
Yeah. Well, starting Sunday.
Wow.
Starting today.
Well, it is starting today, but today's a day off, and tomorrow's a day off. Then you would start working Monday. I mean, Sunday.
They put it for today, so.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess starting today, like she says. I'm trying to find TV shows. Oh, Baywatch. Here it is. 89 to 2001.
Oh lordy. Who's
It's
all
just-
still here? Leave a comment in the chat. You still
TV
here?
series. Here we go. Let's see. Simpsons, Twin Peaks, Baywatch, Saved by the Bell, Family Matters, Coach, Tales from the Crypt, Doogie Howser. Remember that?
Yes.
Beetlejuice. I'm trying to find shows from like 89 to 90.
I just got done watching all the episodes of Murder She Wrote.
Nice. I remember that. That used to be followed by that investigation show, which again my dad worked for that guy. What's his name? It was Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Round Twist, Major Dad, Rescue 911. That was a good one. There's a lot of shows, but like I don't remember a lot of these shows. Arsenio Hall. Yeah, a lot of these shows, they're like I'm reading them like I never heard of them. I guess their ratings were not that bad, or maybe they were a different channel. I don't know. Don't you worry, it's gonna be all right. I'll be ready. Whenever you need. Oh, don't you need?
You guys remember cartoons like He-Man and Transformers and the Care Bears?
Yes, the original Transformers. So if you've seen the latest Transformers movie, they kind of go back. This is a newer Transformers, so it's 2024 style CGI stuff, but they go back to the 80s and 80s or 90s, and the Transformers from back then are like in the original series. So like the semi, like the Optimus Prime is like the cab over flat, no semi. Like they did a good job with the new one. I liked it because it was a throwback to the old one. Transformers, there it is. I was literally, as you're saying that, I scrolled to it. Transformers Victory. Oh, no way. So check this out. Transformers Victory, a show from 1989. Listen to this. Transformers Victory begins in the year 2025 when the Cybertron leader Star Saber defeats the leader of the Deathstrons. So back in '89, the show Transformers takes place in 2025.
Oh wow.
How crazy! We just went talked about that. Yeah. Heartland. Remember that show with the dinosaurs?
Yeah, not the mama.
Yeah. Yes.
Was that what it was called? Was dinosaurs?
I think it was called Dinosaurs.
Oh yeah. That's old.
Man, that baby. As I was a kid growing up watching that, I always prayed because as a little kid you love dinosaurs and you learn about dinosaurs and stuff in school and all that. So then you go home from school. I almost said work. You go home from school and you get home and you watch TV and there's dinosaurs talking on TV. So for me, it was like, is this real? Like I always wanted them to be real, real dinosaurs. Like maybe these are the kind of new dinosaurs we have nowadays.
Do you remember when that show, the dinosaurs one, first came out? It was like the coolest thing.
It was. They did such a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
With the costume designs, even like Ninja Turtles back then.
Oh yeah, that was
the best.
I don't like the cartoonish whatever they got going on right now.
No, now no, but back then the cartoons were great. Back then the movies were amazing with the suits that they had. They looked so real, like their mouths moved correctly, they had teeth. There was no CGI back then.
Right.
But yeah, they did such a phenomenal job. And I remember the last episode of Dinosaurs, it was so sad.
Yeah,
with his red flannel shirt.
I remember, and I was a huge Full House fan, like huge Full House. And I remember the very last episode, I was in first grade, and I got a D on my report card for something. And my mom punished me, and I couldn't watch the very last episode.
Oh no!
I was pissed. I was
no way.
I was so upset.
The last Full House episode. Wait. What? It went from September 27, 94. No way. That's the original release. When was the last episode? Because that went on till the 2000s, Courtney. 87 to 95.
Yeah, 95, yep.
Remember the cartoons like Tailspin?
Yep.
That one got me when the last
Chip and Dale
episode.
Rescue Rangers.
Yeah. And then the other one, Darkwing Duck.
How come I'm echoing? That's so weird. Let's get dangerous.
Little Mermaid. This is like, it's kind of making me feel really old now. To really think about it. It's like, we're not that old. And then you start thinking about it, and it's like, oh,
no, we're old. We're old now. This is considered old.
I'm old.
You know what? The kids today will never have that.
Well, they can, because the beauty of the internet and the beauty of modern technology is you can rewatch this stuff.
We lived it.
But we lived it, yeah.
They can go back and watch it, but we actually lived it.
Yeah, I remember it was like on next week's episode, and it's like it was never released. Now you could literally watch every episode ever, and be done. Like, but we used to watch it live, like once a week it came out, and then it was like next week, and then they did that with cartoons. Like I said, with like Tailspin, like the cartoons, it was a series. It wasn't just like a random cartoon. They had a storyline to it.
Yep.
And I remember one of the last episode, like Baloo the bear was like crashing his plane. And that plane never crashes. It's always saving the day. And then it was just like, that was the end of it. It's like, he's crashing his plane and then boom, the show ends. And we're like, what? What happens? Tune in next week and find out,
Kills me.
Yeah, good times. Seriously, somebody voted no on dinosaurs?
Who was it? Who voted no?
I'm starting to second guess people. Like, what the hell? How do you not like dinosaurs?
Who voted no? I'm curious.
I'm kidding with that second guess.
Yeah.
Uncle Scrooge McDuck, yes. Ever you need, oh, don't you know? Now they're doing a lot of live action movies, and some of them are not bad.
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah, they're okay. But I mean, The Lion King, I think they did an amazing job with The Lion King. But horrible choice of music. I'm sorry. The original soundtrack to The Lion King, they should have reused that, or at least somebody that can sing similar to that style, because I didn't like the new version of it.
Stop. Tammy liked dinosaurs, so there's somebody in this chat that said no.
My eyes are squinting at you, whoever said no.
Okay, I'm revealing myself so I can
Go watch Seinfeld. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
you.
Hey, you want to? I didn't like Seinfeld. I never watched that show.
I am Greta Thunberg. How dare you? Oh my God, it's Jay. Hello, JFM.
Some people say to love. It was like that was around that time of hang on, I can't remember the name. My brain's farting right now.
There's lots of hoops going around.
Why is that called? Oh, okay, that's what it's called. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna shut you down. You remember that song?
Mm-hmm.
Rick Astley. Come on, that's a great song. Everyone's like, "Oh, you got Rick rolled, man. It's a joke and meme." Yeah, no, not for me. I like that song.
You have to vote. You have to vote. Heartland is still going.
Oh no! Wait, come here.
Like, see, oh my gosh, I don't know.
Hold on,
Rick rolled. Rick rolled. Never gonna give you up. Oh, I haven't even drank anything tonight. Just this wonderful zero sugar A&W. I got music in my head now. Anybody else?
I got the music from Baywatch playing in my head now.
Yeah.
I'm showing my wife a video on my phone and it's playing music, so I don't want to play it right now. That's why I'm muted. But yeah, I have the Baywatch on on another tab playing in the background too.
Never gonna give you up. Did you dare? Oh! I'm secretly crying because I don't want snow. It was 3 degrees this morning when I dropped my son off. 3. Uno, dos, tres. Jay, where are you from again? I can't remember. I can't remember if you said you were from Ohio or
You got to say Ohio with an echo.
Ohio.
No, Ohio.
Like
You know where that's from? Thank you. There you go. That was another good show, Drew Carey show.
Yeah, he's from Ohio. He's awesome.
Whose line is it anyway? You know, I used to see Drew Carey a lot, and when I lived out in California in Burbank, we ate at Bob's Big Boy next to him, not even realizing it.
Wow, I can't type because my fingernails are too long. Sorry, y'all.
My name's Fat Fingers with the Z.
Never gonna leave you alone.
Never gonna shut you down.
Ooh. Never gonna tickle your pickle and desert you. Hey, you can't play that.
Yeah, you can for under 8 seconds.
I was gonna say, don't make me.
I don't wanna feeling.
Hey! Wide, can't type because of fingernails. Can't type because of clumsy fingers.
Never gonna stay just why.
Don't get this chat shut down, Viper. My first
I'm
time
singing.
back, I will. You're only 6 hours away. I'll come to Tennessee and be.
Come on, bring it. Bring it. Bring it in your little mop mobile over there. Mop in the snow.
Hey,
Can we get this on YouTube?
What?
Can we get this all on YouTube?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
This is live.
course.
It's recorded. Oh, I swear, if I'm sleeping at night and I hear boom, 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 I'm like, oh, Courtney's coming down the street, sliding on the snow.
One, my car doesn't make that noise anymore.
One day, can I talk about it, Courtney, or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
It doesn't matter anyway, because it's fixed. So one day, Courtney calls me, or I call her, like, hey, how's it going? All right. What you doing? Oh, I'm on my way to pick up Fred. Oh, okay. So anyway, what's new? Oh, nothing. I just, I had some food just now. I had a, yummy whatever. And the light turns green. And boom, boom. And I barely hear her talking. I'm like, what did you say, Courtney? I'm like, damn, that car was loud. I don't know. And I thought it was someone else. She's like, that's my car. The muffler fell off. So every time we were talking for like, I don't know, a week or 2 weeks, it was like, boom. It was like this loud vibration song.
Her car was on X-Lax.
Excellent. Bum, 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 bum. So I call it the mop mobile, M-O-P, like not a mop to clean, but mop. It was so loud. And then one day I heard bzzz, like a little buzz because they had fixed it.
I'm glad I got it fixed because it was really.
Oh, I'm sure the drown was terrible inside too. No.
Yeah, it was like.
Oh, it was terrible.
Like
we had
turn up the music to drown out the.
Seriously, we had a aftermarket performance exhaust on my wife's old car, and it sounded badass outside. But when you're in the car and all you hear is, oh man, the day I got that dang thing off and I went and got a stock muffler, put it all back to original, and it was so quiet. It just seemed more mature being quiet. I don't know. And man, I see these people running around with no exhaust and loud Mustangs, and it's like, I can't imagine what it's like sitting in the car, just hearing that bomb, like on the highway. Oh Lord.
Courtney, did you see that video I sent you around Christmas time? The rusty Corvette one?
Oh, I can't remember, Lewis. My memory's not that great. Reminisce for me.
An old car driving in the snow, and it's like they got Christmas carols to it.
Yes, I did see that.
Never gonna shut you down, never gonna run around you, too. Never gonna say goodbye.
Uh-huh. You okay there?
Search you.
Wow.
They need to bring back music like this, man.
I think so too. You know what's sad about music?
Today's music that sounds like
it's just either a few words repeated over and over again. There is no thought. It didn't take years to write a song.
I'm driving through the snow. It's white. I'm driving through the snow. It's white. The snowflakes is white. I'm driving through the snow.
It's the quickest thing that they could think of that they could get popularized so they can make a quick buck.
But okay, and then the 90s R&B hip hop. Even if you're not in rap and hip hop into
it
that
had,
stuff, you
like,
have to admit that
emotion.
90s, even early 2000s, push it that far, but 90s hip hop R&B was the poop. It was it. Like today's R&B rap and all that nonsense, like mumble rumble. What is that? It sounds like your car is running out of gas. Pop. Like, come on. You know, bring back the 80s and 90s and 70s and 60s, please. You know, that's music. That had class.
It's just sad because music back then just meant something.
It felt good. Yeah. You had every genre was good. It
Mhm.
did. Now it's just like AI. Oh, that's
FYI, Viper secretly listens to Celine Dion in the shower.
I'll admit it. Well, not in the shower. I mean, maybe it's very rare that I'll put music in the shower. I'll admit it. I'll listen to
He's
Celine
in the
Dion.
shower and he's like singing he's singing the Barbra Streisand parts.
No, I'm singing Titanic because I'm drowning in the water. Near, far. Hold on, I gotta wipe under my arm. Wherever you are. Excuse me.
It's like the bad version of the Titanic, like the videos you see on Facebook.
Did you guys ever see the video?
Music is on X Lax.
There's a video on my Instagram where these 3 guys, they're young guys, there's 3 of them in this tiny little boat, and it's like a little boat that you paddle, right? But the boat starts sinking, and all you hear is this Titanic song, like the whistle, da-na-na-na, da-na-na, and then the boat's sinking with them, so then they just stand and give the salute because they're sinking with the boat. And the third guy is trying to save it, and he realizes he's nothing you can do. He's like about to roll over, and he just salutes in the air to the camera too, and all you hear is da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It's so good.
My favorite, it's not my favorite. I watch a lot of like reels and Facebook, Instagram videos. The funny one is when they are mudding or something, and they're on that big Jeep and they have like a bunch of people in the back and they're driving through this mud hole and the thing tips over and they play the Titanic song.
It's so good.
It is so funny. I'm like, that is hilarious. All those people, they're just like bloop in the water. That's it. I'm sure they weren't expecting to get wet at that time either. They're all like drunk, getting on the back of that thing, and yeah, nothing happened.
I wonder if I could share this. I wonder if I could share tab audio. Which one? Oh no.
What it is.
If it's window, if it's entire screen, Chrome tab. Oh, there it is. It's this one. Okay. Well, it's the boat thing with the Titanic song. You should be all right because the song, it's only literally like 9 seconds, 8 seconds. You won't be hit by copyright, and it's not even the original instrument. Here.
It just announced your name. I didn't know that you changed it to
Oh, I said it. Viper, super duper pooper scooper.
That's funny.
You ready? You ready for this?
I guess. Wow.
I was like, what are you trying to save that small thing? Just pick it up.
He's just like, salute you.
He's like, I'm out.
I'm out.
Women and children first. Can you imagine what a thing to do? The boat's sinking. Women and children first. A ship is sinking, I should say. A ship of 1,500 people, or 1,700, whatever it is. Women and children first. They were so stuck up with their class, I guess, and their naive. I don't know. It was a different time, I guess.
Hello, Michael Hodges. Oh, hey, Mayhem.
That was so
What's
good. I gotta
up,
watch
dude?
it.
Thank you for coming in. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Appreciate ya.
I watched it again. Oh,
This is goofy. Make sure you vote. You better vote. You'd be in
It
trouble.
looked like a dog sled was drowning.
have you ever been embarrassed by your car? Nope. I embarrassed other people. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
I'm gonna
right? It's
check-
like this.
I'll be right
Huh?
back. I want to check my fire real quick because my feet are getting really cold. And
She opens the door, the whole house is burning down.
no, but
God
I'm
forbid.
getting cold, so it makes me wonder if it's running out. Yeah, it has.
Are you running on firewood?
Huh?
Are you running on firewood?
Yes.
Okay. Courtney.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check it real quick.
That's what she said. Oh, my back. Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Let's leave my back.
Oh. Oh, my lower back. Don't you worry. I just stepped aside to go look at the snow. 6 to 8 inches. My butt. I'll be ready for you need. I'll be ready. Man, I still rock these songs. Somebody, let's see, newest comment. What? The newest comment was, 2 days ago. 2025, right here, listening to Baywatch. Sorry. I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Oh, don't you need? I'll be ready. Forever and always. I'm always here.
So you can't sleep, baby. I know it's that B espresso. Ah, I'm back. What? My inner back. Yeah.
My neck and my back.
Okay.
My butt.
I think we are. Yeah, I think we are too, but I couldn't remember. I really haven't checked my friends list or anything like that. So, okay. To be serious, I did do something to my back. So I've been going to the chiropractor for the past like 2 weeks because I've been in so much
Freeze
pain.
McGee.
My hip, it's like my back going into my hip, and it's horrible.
Wait, hold on, Courtney, 1 second. You said you're wired to your internet?
Yeah,
Try to turn Wi-Fi off.
it is off.
Hey, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
don't have Wi-Fi on this computer at all.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
It's
I
okay.
just thought maybe it was fighting connections. Go ahead.
But anyway, so I've been in so much pain, and he's been cracking me like, I think, 3 times a week.
Does he
for the
do
past-
like that stuff you see on the internet where it's like the guy grabs you in a chokehold and he's like, okay, deep breath. 1. Ah!
No,
No.
no, but he
That's nice.
lays me on his table and he like pushes on my hip.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh God, dude, it hurts. And then he takes his knuckles and puts them in the center of my back, and then pushes,
yeah.
makes
Rolls
me
it.
cross my arms, and then he pushes on
Do
me.
you lay on your side
It
and put
goes-
your like knee into your chest?
Huh?
Do you ever lay on your side and put your knee into your chest and he'll like press down on you, like pop, like just bang?
Yeah, that's
that's
what I
the
have.
best. That's the best.
Imagine being at the chiropractor and then the chiropractor cracks your back and you let one rip really loudly.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it done before many times. People, like especially women, they can't hold their. It just happens. It just, they pop it and
Yeah. I
And
can
then-
barely walk. Well, this has actually been going. This has been going on longer than 2 weeks because what really triggered it is we went to my stepdaughter's college graduation, and we had to sit on bleachers seats, and they were really, really hard, and they hurt my ass so bad. So when I was already kind of having issues a little bit, but when I sat down, we sat down for 2 hours on those bleachers, and when I stood up, I could barely walk.
Damn.
And then I've just been having issues with that ever since. It's just been horrible. No, I haven't seen that dog Kyra. Well, yes, I have. Yeah. You know what's funny is
No.
that when he cracks those dogs' necks and stuff, they're like terrified at first, but then afterwards they're like in shock.
Yeah,
of
that
how
holy
good it
crap! You
feels.
fixed that.
Yeah. It's
My
crazy.
neck, my back, lick that beep and my crack, my neck.
Goofy.
My neck and my.
Uh,
uh.
you like that?
That was a good one. My neck, every time somebody says my neck, my back, or my back, something like, I think of that. My neck and my.
Uh, you gotta throw in a. Yeah, they're funny, but like it's so weird how the dog. You could just tell how the dog is feeling. Like
Yeah,
tell they're
I
in
know.
pain, and then
That's
that
amazing. It's seriously, because it's like, what if the dog has a spinal problem, but the guy cracks his back or like his hip or something, like for the doctors to know what the animal needs without the animal being able to say, hey, my lower back and my pinky toe hurts. Like, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month.
Oh boy, my feet are freezing in here. There's no heat in this room, so I have to do the fire. But I was waiting for the fire to build up a little bit before I turned on the blower, and now it's freezing again.
Can you say that again?
The blower?
No, before that, you were waiting for what? Something to
The
turn.
fire to get going again.
You were waiting for the fire to get heated so you can turn on the blower, huh?
Yes, you pervert.
I was waiting for it to heat up a bit so then I could turn on the blower, but didn't quite do it for me. Come on, I gotta admit
He's more than a super duper pooper scooper. He's pervert.
Pervert. The other day, are you listening to Celine Dion? I'm like, nope, Kenny G, baby. Yeah.
It's
Oh
so
man,
funny
how
because I know you.
beautiful. How beautiful would it be right now to be outside at night with a cup of coffee watching the snowfall like that?
Mhm.
Oh, I love it. Wake up, wake up.
No, it's really. I mean, you guys. You guys have no idea. The snow.
I do.
The snow
I
up
do.
here is horrible.
I've been through it. I lived in New York for almost 10 some years. Like, we used to get 4 or 5 feet of snow every single year, and then it would melt, turn into slush, get so cold it would turn into ice, and cars are sliding around. Then the ice would melt, and the flood would happen because we were like half a mile from the ocean and quarter mile from the Bay of New York. So the Bay of New York and the ocean would join, and we were in the middle of it. So yeah, I remember that every year. We had fish coming out of our toilets. Yeah, good times. I know. This is nothing for me.
Let
But
me see. I honestly, Myra, I have no idea what the temperature is. It's really cold. I know that. Hold on, I'm checking. Oh, it says it's 20,
yeah,
but
it's
snow.
29
It says
here.
it's snow for at least the next 60 minutes. And let me see the hourly because that will tell me. Oh, thanks a lot for the ad,
Oops.
Butter. Really?
Yeah, you suck. Don't tell
Oh,
anybody.
it says it's supposed to be in the 20s all night. That's weird.
Don't tell anyone,
But tomorrow it's supposed to be cold. It's in the single digits tomorrow for sure.
yeah, this ain't this ain't.
And I don't know what 20. Hey Siri, what is 20 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
Say what now? It's the doggish ruggish.
What is 20? It doesn't. My Siri doesn't work either. There's something
I
going
don't
on.
use Siri.
Huh?
I don't like you. I don't ever use Siri.
20 degrees. That ain't right. 20 degrees. Fahrenheit to Celsius. -6 in Celsius.
It sounds so
32
wrong.
here. Where I
Could've-
am. In
You could have
snow.
just asked me.
Where
I
are
could have
you
asked
from?
you.
I can't remember Michael. I can't remember where you're from.
I could have asked.
Rick is back. Rick is back. He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. So 50-50 on the embarrassed by the car. Oh, you're in Arkansas. Okay. It gets cold there.
What did they say? Embarrassed what?
I said, have you ever been embarrassed by your car? 50 people said yes. 50% of the people said yes,
Yeah.
and 50 of the people said no.
I say no. I embarrass others.
Okay, it didn't show the results of that.
It's the doggish ruggish bone.
Okay, there it is.
Oh my lord. There's no way the snow's gonna last 3, 4, 5 days.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really bad Sunday night going into Monday, and we might not have school on Monday, which is awesome. Prepper 101's in the house. Thank you for coming in.
Snowfall.
Oh, I got
0.
9 people in here. I feel so special. You have no idea.
Snowfall,
I have
4
live-
inches, my ass, and then tomorrow. Snowfall, 0.3 inch. What is that? Humidity, 90%. Tomorrow. 80% humidity today. I love it. A low of 16 with the 80% humidity.
Hey, Viper, can you take over the reins for a minute? I got to check on my son real quick.
Oh, I suck at rains.
Just hold down the fort, okay? Can you do that?
All right, I'll try.
All right, hold the fort down.
My name's Courtney. I'm gonna walk away. Me. I really have
I
to
have
poop.
to take care of my son.
I can take care of my son, and my son's in the bathroom. I got a toilet, and I gotta go poop. I'm a poop trooper.
Lewis, I am not pooping.
No, she's not pooping. I call it pooping. I'm not pooping. I'm peeing and shitting. That's a different story.
The X-Lax might have kicked in.
There you go. So it's not poop coming out. It's something else. The X-Lax. I've seen people do pranks with X-Lax. You ever watch American Pie when they put the guy put that like some in his like drink and he runs to the
Yeah.
girl's bathroom?
That was hilarious.
Yeah, I love when he walks out because he walks out like, you know, strutting his arms like, yeah, I'm the man. I got this done. Oh, and everyone's looking at him walking out.
Have you seen Dumb and Dumber?
Oh yeah, of course. Another classic movie.
Yeah, when he puts the X-Lax in his tea and then he goes
Uh-huh.
over to the chick's
bathroom and
place.
it doesn't work. It's the only toilet that doesn't flush. Oh, good times. Those are good movies too. Dumb
That
and
guy, when he
Dumber.
was doing that scene, he almost passed out. That's how intense it was.
Yeah. A lot of that movie was like a lot of parts in that movie, I should say. Some were improvised, some were like a little bit exaggerated, like, and they kept a lot of it in there because it was just so real. The comedy was so true. Yeah, the Ace Ventura was a good one too. I like those. They were like dumb, and that's what made them funny. That's why I liked about them. When he used to do that. Remember, the guy's bird died, and then the bad guy broke the bird's neck and taped it together and gave it to the blind kid. And then he's like, "You gave the blind kid my dead bird." And then then the kid was getting interviewed on TV, I think, if I'm right. If I don't remember. And he's like petting his dead bird on live TV.
What are you guys talking about?
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, yeah, that's horrible.
You gave
The
Judy my
X-Lax
dead bird.
scenes.
Yeah, remember the X-Lax scenes?
Yes.
And you had to run to his like girlfriend's
Dude,
house, and then
that
could
not that extreme, but that is my biggest fear.
what X-Lax?
No, like going into a bathroom and like
The
going
toilet not working.
to the bathroom and then having the toilet not work.
Yeah, because who checks the toilet?
Dustin's calling
Before.
me. I'll be right back.
Hey, baby, how you doing? I'm good. And you? Good. Can't wait to see you. Same here.
Dustin's calling from the bathroom because he needs toilet paper.
Hey, babe. Help. Alright, oh shit, I got business to handle with the Discord. It's the Thuggish Ruggish Bone. Alright, you, my friend, are getting a banned. Ban. Boom. Adios, amigo. It's a Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
There in American Pie, there was a stunt, another one where Stifler took a dump in a beer cooler.
Oh, that was the newer ones. That's like the reunion or the wedding one. Yeah, that was a good one too. Man, they don't make movies
Okay,
like
yeah,
that
so
anymore.
that's like going back to what I was talking about. That is my biggest fear. Is like
Yeah.
going to a house or going to someone's house and having, because I already have issues. Okay, so going to someone's house
I think they would
and
tell
like
you. I think they
you
would
plug
tell
their
you
toilet. It's so I like that's my biggest fear.
that. Okay, they didn't happen to me, but like I went to like my friend's house and his son took a dump and it clogged the toilet, and I was in the bathroom with my friend and he was he was using the plunger and I'm looking at poop, little nuggets rolling around. He's like, "Come on!" Like it wouldn't clear out. I'm sitting here, I'm like, damn, like, yeah. Hit a thing. Oh my god.
Started a new poll.
Starting another live? What?
No, a new poll.
Oh, what? Are you afraid of clogging the crapper? Nope, because I know how to unclog it.
What if you clog someone else's crapper and there's no plunger in the bathroom?
I mean, you would have to leave the bathroom. You'd have to leave the bathroom, and the only other thing I could think of is like use tape. I'm serious. You use tape, and you tape across the toilet bowl and seal off the toilet bowl, and you use that as a suction. You press down on the tape up and down. It's like basically giving CPR to the toilet, and with one hand or two, whatever, depending. You want it to be thick, and that'll create like a suction, and it will unclog the toilet. But I mean, if you're in the bathroom and it's just like limited stuff, you're screwed. Like there's no.
You're screwed.
You might
And
want
then
to.
it's
You got to try and flush again, and maybe you'll lucky.
Then you clogged some poor chap's bathroom toilet. What if it's their only toilet in the house?
Well, then they better get their ass, in gear, no pun intended, and go get a plunger, like, or a snake or something. Like, I don't know. Try to unclog it. And if worse comes to worse and nothing happens and it's stuck and it's like, dang, like you really did it this time, well, call a plumber.
Call a plumber, huh?
Call Roto-Rooter.
Now, what if they charge you because you clogged it?
I mean, it's only fair. Oh, wait, yeah, you clogged it. It's your fault.
So you'd take the hit, the $100 more hit?
I would. I because that's just the right thing to do, in my opinion. Like, when I was at my friend's house one day, I was doing something with his son's car, and I think we were trying to put the rear view mirror back on, and like I hit it on the mount where the window is. Like, I was like, hitting with my hand, just kind of like, just trying to knock it into place, and I cracked the window, the whole front windshield just. And I was like, shit, like I felt so bad. I paid for a $145 window. It was my fault. I broke his thing. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
You shouldn't clog the toilet with one use. What if you do? By the way, Rick,
Well,
do you courtesy flush?
I'll be honest, some new toilets now, they use less water to, they're, instead of like back then, way back then, they used to be 3-gallon toilets. Now they're only 1 gallon because they're eco-friendly and all that. And so since they're 1 gallon, the chute, that the tube where the water, flushes through is thinner. Like they make them smaller now. So it can happen on one flush, in my opinion. Wake up, wake up.
Everybody left us.
Yeah, I'm not
It
surprised.
depends for me. It depends on my dump. Sometimes I'll give a courtesy flush. If I think I'm going to clog it, I give a courtesy flush.
That's good. Courtesy flushes are good.
But what does that do? You flushing before you poop? You're just flushing water. You're wasting water.
No. You flush before you wipe.
Oh, you're talking about doing it that way. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I flush
Oh, you
halfway
fucking-
through if I
how
think
you
I'm
gonna
clogging it.
flush empty water down the toilet. Like, I'm on the toilet. I
Hey, I'm
haven't
gonna use
even
the
done anything
bathroom. Let me
yet.
just
I'm
flush the toilet water. Come on, Courtney.
That made
I
me
love watching
laugh.
Courtney's brain just like fry for a second. Wait, what are you talking about?
Why would you flush before you did anything? I
Oh,
just
shit.
had waste water.
And when you're done flushing, you flush again.
Exactly. Like,
I only flush again, like, say courtesy flush done or not, whatever you, and then you poop and you flush. But let's say while it's flushing, the poop stains the actual, like, because sometimes the poop will, like, when it spins, it'll rub up against the, excuse me, it'll rub up against where it's gonna go, into the water, the hole where the water flushes into. Sometimes it'll stain that part. Even though it's underwater, the poop can't stain. So like what I'll do is I'll let it sit there for like a few seconds and then I'll flush again. I'll just flush nothing. And the water spiraling will clean the stain off the bowl. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody goes through that.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
No,
you
I don't
do.
think anybody goes through
Oh,
that.
come on. That's BS. That's no. Every human has had that happen at one point or another.
Nobody goes through that, Piper. Like,
All right, Miss Internet.
No. I hog the internet. I hog YouTube. Didn't you know that?
Oh yeah, you take the bandwidth. Forgot about that.
I suck it up.
You suck it up so much, you hack computers.
Yes.
What time is it? Oh my God, I'm gonna have to let the dog out. Hey, you gotta go to bed soon. You gotta go to work tomorrow.
No, I don't. I don't work
Not
on
you.
the weekends.
Nobody's talking to.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
I thought your wife was on maternity leave.
Yeah, I am. I was
Hi.
just messing. 'Cause I
Hi,
mess with
Josh.
her.
Skinner
I like
Farm.
messing
If
with
I
her.
drop down, it's because my battery's dying.
Oh, okay.
I tried to make that a sexual innuendo.
It's not
and I
because you hate
couldn't.
me.
If I drop down,
No.
It's because you hate me.
Yeah, it's boring.
Really, I it's because I'd have to go and take a dump.
That's hot.
Really, it's because I gotta go take a dump. That's hot. There's a snort.
It's very
Oh,
steamy. I
so
gotta check
Courtney-
my fire. I can hear it. It's getting really hot. Give me a second.
Oh,
Sorry. It's the way to cook. girls.
listen to her fart while she walks.
The walking farts.
Remember? And when you rush, you're like, oh crap. That's kind of what that kid did in American Pie when he had to really go to the bathroom because of the X-Lac. He was walk farting, remember?
Yeah.
Keep calling here, please. I'm freezing.
My name is Courtney and I don't... What was I going to say? Oh,
I
there's
got the
nice
blower
shit.
on nail, buddy. Oh, let's get it warm in this his edge.
Shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Dang it. Man, I can't remember what I was going to say.
I don't know. What were you going to say?
What were we
Wow,
talking
that was
about?
like long lived. Okay, if you're gonna come into my chat, at least come and stay a while. Jeez.
That's what she said. That's what he did.
You know what I mean?
What was I going to say? What were we talking about before you had the fire? I was going to say something. Smelly Ellie.
Yep, that's her. She's in the back. She's chilling. She's actually in that chair.
Just gets in the
Small
chair
ass
and-
chair.
Wonder what goes on in their brains. I'm gonna jump on this chair and lick myself.
I don't know. I don't know what goes on in their brains sometimes, especially Ellie. She's getting older and she's just like,
I like watching them then because it's like they walk around. So they're standing right there and then they'll walk 10 feet, turn around, walk back, stop, walk back again, and lay down. I'm like, you were just there. Why'd you do all that? Just walk there and lay down. Why'd you walk all the way over there? Walk back all the way over here. Walk back where you were just at just to lay down.
we can't read what's in their mind.
They're like, oh, this looks good. No, that looks better over there. No, I changed my mind. You were just there. Just lay down. Just lay down. It's like my dog when he goes to poop, he walks in circles and walks and walks
Yes,
and walks
when he does
and
that.
walks. And then
Well-
finally, when he can't hold it in anymore, he's
She'll
like, oh,
go
maybe I
out
should-"
there and she's freezing to death.
Yeah.
And she does it and she spins around. And I'm like,
that's-
will you
that's
just
the
poop
thing.
already?
My dog does it on normal weather. If it's snowing or raining, he knows. He's like, yeah, okay, I'm pooping now. And it's like quick. Thank God. But if it's like normal weather, he'll just walk and walk and walk and walk and walk and sniff and walk and sniff and walk and walk and walk. It's like, oh my God, just go.
My dog don't care.
Well, that's amazing because our dogs are apparently horrible.
I don't know whose dog is normal. Is his dog normal or is ours normal and
I
his
don't
is not?
know. I have no idea.
Well, the thing is also, Courtney, the way, like, the excuse I make for my dog is for 10 years of his life. Wait. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 9 years of his life. Yeah, for 9 years of his life, because he was born in 2013, my dog. He grew up in California. So he is raised on putting on a harness and a leash and being walked around the block, you know, to the back of the block and back again, back to the house 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
And now when we came here, he's got acreage and freedom. I've used a harness and leash on him like 3 times in 3 years. So now it's like, okay, Benji, let's go poop and pee. We just open the door, let him out and run around. And so now that I think he has that freedom, he thinks, well, take your time, you know, relax. But I guarantee if I put him on a leash and harness and walk him down the road, he'll go quicker that way than me just letting him run out. That's just my assumption. I could be wrong. I don't know. Wake up, wake up.
Was it
No,
a
there's
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
there's truth to that. If they're used to something, it just they'll do it really, like you said, like really quickly. They'll go to the washroom really quickly. But if they're not, they'll take forever.
Yeah, it takes time for them to. My dogs take time for to adjust. Like, but I noticed, like I said, in rain, if it's snowing, actual fall snowing, and rain, he'll quick. He'll go outside and immediately he'll. Oh crap! It's raining. He'll pee, and he only poops in the mornings. So it's like, he'll pee and run to the door. I'm like, no, go poop. So then he'll walk off and he'll. If it's raining, it's like an instant poop. Like he knows because he doesn't like the rain. But if it's not raining or snowing, then it's just like forever. It takes like 10
Was it
minutes.
a huge shock for your dog to come from California?
Not at all.
here? No.
Not at all. Surprisingly, thank God. No, not at all. He accommodated this house very easily. The trip was, it was okay for him because he's always been used to going in the car. He used to ride on the back with me on the motorcycle. You know, he's always been used to being like that active kind of dog. So I
Oh.
think for him, being in the car for 6 hours while we would drive, you know, yeah, we would pull over, take lunch breaks and all that. It was no difference. I thought it would be a shock because it's like, hey, you're no longer going down these stairs. Hey, you're no longer going around the block. Hey, you're no longer being attached to a tether. You're free, you know? I thought maybe he would be weird about it, but no, he's
That's
fine.
good.
He
Hold on one
just,
second. Keep talking.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, my
Glad I
my
have your
last
permission.
dog, he would go upstairs, downstairs, in a car, you name it. I got the same breed, but a different dog. Will not go upstairs and is terrified of getting
Isn't
in
that
the
weird?
car.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
My dog used to like the car. When I first got him, when he was like a baby puppy, like I don't know, 3, 5, 8 months old. He used to love hanging out with me in the front of the car. He'd sit and lay down and curl up in the passenger seat, and then you know, when the wife and I would drive, he would go in the back seat and he would try to crawl underneath the seats. One day he got underneath my seat, through the seat behind my pedals one night. And that was it for me. I ended up doing like these little blocks. I put like these wood panels under my seats to block him from crawling under. But now, like if we go now, he has his own bed for him in the car, like his own little dog bed and blankets and all that, you know. But if we go in the car, he'll lay down in that, but he'll like shake. He doesn't like the car ride. He doesn't like being out in public. Like he doesn't like going to the stores or anything. Even though we make it comfy and nice, we'll bring a blanket, put it in the cart, you know, he can lay down, and he just doesn't like it. We know Courtney. I'm desperate.
I'm not desperate, but
I know, I'm messing with you. Listen.
Yeah, like even with my dog, the last dog, like I got Great Pyrenees dogs, like the last one I had and the one I got now.
That's a big dog.
Yeah, they're great guard dogs, and that. So they're both guard dogs, and
Mm-hmm.
the last one would kill coyotes, whatever he came on the property,
Mm-hmm.
and he was good around people. But
Wake up.
now the one I got now, nobody will come in the house with him.
Now, how old are they in comparison?
Well, the first one I had, he's passed away, and he was 8 years old.
Okay.
And
when? Hold on. Let me ask. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. The first one, you got him at how old when you first got him?
The first one, a month and a half.
A month and a half old.
Yeah.
And he lived to about 8 years old, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. How old was this new one when you got him?
6 months old.
Oh shit. The reason I ask is because maybe an age difference or whatnot, and I knew you weren't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the biggest thing. I would have gotten, if I could have, that's the one I got now at a month and a half if I could have.
Yeah.
In a
Okay. So
heartbeat.
now let me ask you, how long have you had this new one?
2 or 3 years now.
Oh, come on. Yeah, no, that dog should be already. Yeah, it's a different mentality then, because if the breed was like the same,
Yeah, like
which they
no
are,
two dogs
but
are gonna be
Identical.
exactly the
Yeah.
same. But it's the breed itself. These dogs that I rarely ever have anybody over, right? So the other dog, he was around people all the time. And not all the time, but he went everywhere I went
Yeah.
in a field truck. So that's why he was used to the cars, would get into the truck when he got big enough, right?
Mhm.
And it was always around the neighbors. This dog it hasn't been around too many people. So it is the mentality, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's the breed, right? Because they're livestock guardian dogs, so they
Mhm.
will, both of them. I didn't have to teach them how to guard anything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Instincts.
And, yeah, because that's the way it's, you know, and
You know what's funny is when I used to train police canines, like I have the experience and knowledge on how to do so, especially bite and like protection.
oh yeah,
So like it's not like I could train your dog to be a canine police dog and be ready for service. But at the same time, I could train your dog to be like lovey-dovey with you, but if somebody gets near you, they will protect. And once you give the commands, they can attack and they won't let go till you give a command to let go. And so I just for shits and giggles, I was like, let me train my little dog. My dog's a Yorkie Chihuahua, mixed. And I was like, let me train my dog that. And so I started to train him like that. And he knows he'll sit. He used to sit and I would walk off and he would stay exactly. I'd tell him like, sit, stay. And he would sit and stay. I'd walk off around the house. I'd walk around wherever. Come back, he'd be right there. Tell him to come, he'd come. He'd walk by my side. But at one point it's like that breed is not meant for that. So he goes whoop out the window. And one day it's
yeah,
like sit, and then he'll like, all right, so what about now? I'll walk over, and it's like, he has these little lapses where it's like, and then I just gave up on it. I was just like, whatever, just let it be. Let him be who he is.
yeah. Well, the way I brought up this dog here and the last dog are two totally different ways.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
I lived out in the country with the last dog, and when we moved here, he was still great. Was a little unsure of things, but still, even at that, he was still good.
Yeah,
This dog's a little different because, like I said, I don't have very many people over, if at all, and when I do, he goes in the cage
yeah,
because I know what the breed's about, right? Because I've seen him take down the last one, take coyotes
right.
down just like that, and like as if it was nothing, right? So I know what the dog can do.
I forgot to add this. I forgot to add that to my name. There we go.
What?
I forgot to add a word to my name. That's what I used to
Super
say.
duper trooper pooper scooper.
Yeah, I forget. I used to always say that to. So when I used to work with dogs, and people would bring in their dogs. This is prior to the police dogs and with the daycare stuff. And I'm like, oh, what's your dog's name? They would say Cooper. I'm like Cooper. And that's how I used to say their name. Yeah, Cooper. And then I came up with that. Super duper trooper pooper scooper Cooper. That was the name I would give every dog named Cooper. Yeah.
That's cute.
It's funny because I subconsciously trained a lot of dogs at my daycare. I would say, for example, we had a what's the what was that? Or did you say aw like that?
Aw.
Yeah. So we had this dog named Gracie Frew. Frew was the owner's last name was Frew, but her name was Gracie. So I used to say Gracie Frew like that. I would call her Gracie Frew, and so she would know as soon as I would go great like that. She would look. She would perk up and look and get all triggered. And as soon as I would say Gracie Frew like that, she would run. She knew it was time to go home. She knew. So I would do that to random dogs. Whatever their names were, I had a weird little fun thing about their names, and they knew it was time to go home. What's your dog's name again, Courtney? The little one, Bella?
No,
What is
Winifred.
it? Winnie. So Winnie, what would I do? Winnie. Yeah, Winnie. Oh, I used to do that. Winnie. Like that. Or Vinny, I would say Vinny, Vin. I would say random. So that's what I would do. And your dog would get trained after being at my daycare for like, weeks and months. It's like, Winnie, like that. And she would pick that off of me and know like, okay, it's time to go home or whatever it is. Yeah. Winnie. Yeah. Crazy. I did that for 15 years.
Wow.
And I dealt with a lot of bullshit from those people. A lot. Both coworkers, both bosses. And then they tried to set me up for failure and I caught them and I quit. They tried to get me, they were going to fire me. They were trying to set me up to fire me, but then I caught on to their little scheme. I did. And I had proof and I quit and then adios. My friend, so the two girls that live in South Carolina, one of the sisters worked with me. So ironic, it was like a small world. So I went to school with their brother. I went to high school with their brother. I didn't know this. The girl starts working and I met her, whatever, we're hanging out, we're coworkers, whatever. And then I meet her sister. I'm like, okay. And then they say they had a brother, as I got to know them and like I would hang out with them outside of work. And one day I went to their house and I realized, dude, holy shit, like I know your brother. Like I went to high school with him. Like, I said his name and they're like, yeah. I'm like, what the heck? What a small world. Like we know each other. And then like she went to that school when I had left. It was really funny how it all came together. And so anyway, we still do. We still talk to this day. I mean, I went to visit them months ago, but the girl and I at work, we were the only two there, the coworkers or whatever. We had a great relationship. We were like best coworkers, best friend coworkers type deal. Like we loved working with each other. We just had that same vibe. We knew what we were thinking to each other. It was just perfect. And as time went on and the BS of work, people cutting hours and not showing up, you work hard and you don't get recognized. You work like shit, you get recognized type stuff. And she ended up quitting. And it was devastating for me because it's like now I don't have anyone else. I have to deal with all this crap other people. And then she came back like in 6 months or 8 months it was, I don't know. She came back and I was like, yes. And she stayed with me for like another year. And then she quit again. She was like, I'm done with this place. And she quit. And that second quit was kind of like a wake up call for me, like, hey, keep an eye out, because by then me and the manager were the only two original employees at that place still from the very beginning that place opened. This is like almost 9-10 years later. And we were hiring all these young kids that, hot shots, they know everything, but they don't know anything and stuff like that. And then they started, they tried to set me up on some accusations that I'm not going to get into on live, but that were not true. And they were so convincing with their stories that I believed it. And I was like, at one point I just, I was trying to I wasn't arguing back, but I was, defending myself. And they sent me home for a week. They said, you're going to go home for a week, not paid. And we're going to talk to HR, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, whatever, and now I'm starting to get like pissed off, a little emotional because, this is my job, but I'm getting pissed off at the same time because, it's BS. And a week later, the manager calls me like, I didn't have a chance to talk to HR. I was out of town on vacation. Oh, okay. And then he said, I'm going to talk to HR this weekend. You can come on Monday and we'll pay you for that one day that I told you to show up, but you didn't show up because I was out of town. I'm like, okay. So the weekend's, there and it's going by. And that's when I had a lot of thinking that I did during the weekend. And I realized, wait a minute, what is he talking about? HR. this is a family-owned mom and pop place. This is a franchise. Like, we don't have HR. This isn't corporate. This is like, you talk to the manager talks to the owner, and that's it. There's no H. So that right there was like the biggest red flag I had, and I realized these people, and I'm using nice words, these people tried to set me up. Like, they're trying to set me up, and I know there's a lot of details that I'm missing out because I don't want to get into the personal details of what they were accusing me of, but and I realized, wait a minute, this isn't true. And then I started thinking about dates and times, where I was, who I was with, proof I've had on my phone and stuff. I'm like, this is just bullshit. Like, all of it was. And I called them out on it. I said, you know what? I quit. And I thought about my friend who had quit like a year prior, and I was like, I should have listened to you, because there were better opportunities out there than this place was that I dedicated 10 years of my life to. And sure enough, after that job, in 2 weeks, I got a job training police dogs. And then a year later, COVID hits. And what happens? I get laid off. I make more money on unemployment. I made $40,000 on unemployment. I made more money on my unemployment than I did working. And then after that, I started working with law enforcement, and so forth and so forth. So that's, I don't know how I got into that long ass story, but yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry, I went on there. That is my fault.
You're fine.
But I forgot what initiated that. I forgot what initiated that. But yeah. Maybe you're something about the coworkers.
Yeah, I worked for some real crappy people as well, so.
But it's crazy because you don't realize it. You know, you're so okay with it. You know, this is your job, and you're trying to do your best and show off that you're doing your best. Like, look at me, I'm working hard. Yay, recognize. You better recognize. And they don't, But that place didn't do so good once I left. They ended up selling, the owners ended up selling it, so they were no longer the owners.
Wow.
Like, yeah, a lot of stuff went down. Like, I think they're still like quote unquote in business, but it's like they sold it to somebody else that wanted to buy the franchise. And so now somebody owns that. I think they still own like the company, but they don't own that location anymore, and it's not as pretty as it was. And I don't know. I don't care. I don't know why I'm still talking about this stupid place, but I forgot.
That's all right. I have worked for some really crappy places. I mean, just unreal.
Yeah. The hours were terrible. I mean, having to be, I know there's worse. I'm just complaining because I don't like it, but I had to be there at 7 a.m., which now it doesn't seem that bad, but at the time, my first job, I had to be at work at 6 a.m., and that was too damn early for me. And then this job, they were like, oh yeah, you could come in at 7. I was like, whoa, I get an extra hour of sleep. That was a huge bonus for me. And once I quit that place, I started working with the government and police. And I was like, dude, I got Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. That's a dream. I fell in love with that, 9 to 5. I always would love 9 to 5. Like, 8 to 4, 10 to 6. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a maid right now.
Yeah, you do. It's good hours.
Yeah, it's good hours. I get summers off, weekends off, every holiday off. It's awesome.
Oh man, I know. And that was another thing, Courtney. We never had holidays. Like, if your day off happened to fall on a holiday, then you got the holiday off. Otherwise, we work New Year's, we work Christmas, we work every single day. Yeah.
Yeah, like working on Christmas sucks. Like, who wants to do that?
Once I quit that place and I worked with the police dogs, I was like, okay. And then I worked with the government after the police dogs. I was like, wait, I get Christmas off? They're like, yeah. They looked at me weird, like I was some, what's he doing? Go back to bed.
What is happening with you? Congratulations, by the way, Full Throttle. I don't know why you. I don't know anymore. I don't know what's up with my.
What? I don't see Full Throttle in here. What are you talking about, Courtney?
He just came in, Full Throttle Junkie.
I don't see him.
What?
Yeah. Hey, Courtney, look at the private chat.
Yeah, I see him.
I'm in the private chat. What's up?
Yeah, I don't see him.
I can't type right now. I
Oh,
can't
there he
believe
is.
he can't. I was like, what? What do you mean he can't see me? He's right
There he
there.
is. Well, it just came in. Like, I don't know. My chat was like, maybe it was catching up. That's why.
Oh,
But, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was saying, like, I started working with the police and I was like, I get Christmas off. And they look at me like I was some, like, from another planet. And like, I was like, dude, you don't understand. I have not had Christmas with my family in like 15 years. I have not had New Year's with my family in like 15 years because unless my day off fell on that day, I worked. And I never
yeah.
had days off like for holidays. I never had weekends off unless, somehow I worked my way up in the ranks and I was able to get that schedule. Like, this is like, you don't understand what it means to be working Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, having New Year's off, 4th of July off, Easter off. Like,
Yeah.
what is that? It was so new to me. I
don't know
am
what-
mad.
I don't know what that means. So
What?
why
he
are you
said?
missing out on 5 inches?
Because the damn weather forecasters here
Oh.
in Tennessee said expect 6 to 8 inches. And I'm like, okay. And I look outside and we only have an inch. I'm like, 8 inches my ass. I was pissed off. I'm like, where's my damn 8 inches? I was like, I'll go outside and show you 8 inches. Yeah. But yeah, it's nice, and so hopefully I can get something like that. Or even if I don't nowadays, like out here, a lot of places close like at the latest 10 p.m. 9, 10. So it's like, I wouldn't want to work the night shifts, but most of the places out here do work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. In the country, they, small towns, that's how it is. Like today, a lot of places close at 3 because of the storm.
Oh,
I'm-
yeah.
If this was my old job, they'd be like, oh, you got 10 feet of snow and you're frozen, your doors won't, you're still showing up to work. Yeah. It's one of those things.
Yeah, that's what it's like here in Canada. Yeah, we're gonna get like 25 inches. We're still going to work until our cars will not go.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I'm sure right now in California, since half the damn place is burned to a crisp, I'm sure some jobs are like, oh, you lost everything, you're still showing up to work, right?
Yeah.
I swear, God forbid, but if I was in California and I lost everything like they are in these fires, and my job had the audacity to say, oh, you're still coming to work, right? I'm done right then and there.
Mm.
I'm done right then and there. Just boop, I'll just hang up and never come back.
That's okay. I'm sure you'll be up here another time. It's just really weird that your brother lives in the same county I do. I just thought that was so weird.
And you know what else is weird is that his like best friend, or I don't know if his best friend, but like one of his good friends that lived in Florida with him moved to Tennessee. I moved to Tennessee, and he doesn't know that we live 5 miles from each other. Like we're so
Wow.
close. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. So he, thanks to him, I made a new friend out here, and his dad. His dad's awesome. Yeah.
That's cool. It's a really small world.
It really is.
I'm like, what? I'm like, literally, your brother lives like a half hour from me.
Man, what I'll say that was an epic ride. Like I've known some people, like even in California, I knew some like older people that were retired and they had a scooter, like a big, motorcycle scooter type deal. And they were in their 60s, 70s, and they would call up each other like, hey, let's go to Georgia tomorrow. So they would ride to like Georgia and hang out and have a cup of coffee and then come back home. And I have never met anyone else like that. And then Full Throttle goes and does that. Like, that was crazy to drive on a motorcycle from Florida to Ohio, then loop around the lakes and go all the way up to Maine or wherever he went, and then come down. And he can't ride the coast because there was a hurricane. So he drove back to my house, stayed 3 days until the storm passed, and then he went back to Florida on a
That's awesome.
motorcycle. Like, wow. Wow,
Yeah,
that
my
was.
my dad used to do stuff like that. He'd ride out to Las Vegas.
I wish, like, in a way, I kind of wish I would have been able to join him on that kind of ride. Cause holy cow, man, that's a ride of a lifetime there. That's a memory for sure. He calls me up. He's like, my bike just stopped working, and it was like a brand new motorcycle. He's like, I don't know. It's on the highway and it's raining and it just blah, 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 just shut off. I'm like, come to find out, like his air intake was like
Oh
unclipped and
my God. Star, did you change your name or are you on a different YouTube? Are you not Star Homestead anymore? Did you change something?
my name is Nose Picker.
What
Oh,
about this?
Courtney. Oh, this is an inside joke between me and somebody else that you have no idea of. You don't know who they are. But years ago, when we were in like doing the motorcycle stuff, YouTube lives, there was a channel, and they had a southern accent. Like, they're come down south over here, Courtney. When you come down to Tennessee, I'll show you a thing or two. And so the guy would always talk like that, and then he would say like, I mean, like, so the other day I was driving down the road, and I saw a squirrel. I mean, it wasn't that big, but it was pretty small for its size. Like, he would talk like that, and everything he would say had a "I mean" in it. And there was an inside joke between a friend of mine. We would just send each other "I mean," like the state MAINE. I mean. Uh, so now my name is Courtney. I mean, my name is Nose Picker. Oh Lord, I'm crazy.
Star, if you can, I don't know if you will be able to, but here's the link if you want to come up.
Well, Full Throttle says he's doing the tail. I have not done the tail. I've done the
What-
snake in California. I've done all of
What's
Southern
the
California.
tail? I don't know what that is.
Tail of the Dragon. It's like a motorcycle destination type thing. It's like, if you're in the motorcycle world, you'll know. Like, it's like Sturgis. Like, everybody knows Sturgis.
What is the one where you go around the mountain?
That's the one.
Okay, my dad did that and he wrecked.
Yeah, so the snake in California, in Mulholland Snake, it's the same thing as like Tail of the Dragon out here in Tennessee. It's a very windy road. A lot of people are not used to windy roads and going hard. Some are not. And people crash, people don't. It is what it is. But it's one of those things, in the motorcycle world lifestyle, that it's like a destination, like bucket list thing,
Yeah.
I've ridden every single road in Southern California: the Snake, 9 Mile, Angeles Forest Highway, Malibu, you name it. I've been as high north as Fresno and as south as San Diego, and as far as Salvation Mountain with a friend of mine, to where we almost made it into Arizona. I've been all over the place, but out here I have not yet done that, and that is like a big thing. So
yeah, my dad was on that mountain or whatever, and he was turning and he wrecked his bike, totaled it.
Yeah,
but he survived. He was very lucky.
You gotta know what you're doing if you're gonna push it. If you're just gonna cruise real slow and just take it easy, you're fine. But if you start, getting into it and having a little bit of fun, it can be tricky. But it's definitely something I want to do. So I don't know. 2025 just started, and we're already 10 days into it. But I don't know when you're planning on doing it. But let me know, because I need to get that clutch cable, and then we'll do it. I should take the bike out tomorrow. And
yeah, I know guys up here in Canada, when the roads are good, and they'll ride through the winter.
Yeah.
but the road's got to be good. Like, you know how the road.
I'll ride. I'll ride in any temperature, any weather except snow. I've ridden in rain. I've ridden in high winds, hot weather, cold weather.
I mean, like snow on the ground.
But like how it is right now outside, no way. I'm not. No, not happening. The road has to be super clean. Otherwise, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When the roads are really good, they'll go for a ride.
Yeah. You're in Canada, don't you mean the United States? If you
No.
No, I'm in Canada.
the 51st state of the United States. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If Trump wins, I'm moving to Canada. Canada, Trump wins. I'm thinking about making Canada the 51st state. Yes, I love that joke. So good. Ah.
You know, I wouldn't put it past Trump to do something like that.
It'd be too many problems. It would be. I don't know because that hasn't been done in hundreds of years, but you got to understand the Canadian flag would disappear. It would become a state flag most likely. The American flag would have to add one star or one stripe because 13 stripes for the 13 colonies on the East Coast back then. So you can't do 14 because Canada's not a colony. It would have to be a star. So we'd have to have 51 stars, and they would have to, like, how do you say, when they put a new star, they would have to offset it somehow. There's a lot of things are going to change. Like, it's not just, the flags and stuff like that and names and
I don't think
constitutions.
Canada will be just like one state. I think, like, you know how there's BC, Ontario.
It would. No, it
Quebec.
would. It would be because those would just be counties. Because
Yeah, that's what I mean. They'll, like each individual
every
thing would be a
Canada,
state.
no, it won't. Canada as a whole is one state. Then you have Quebec would be Quebec County, and then you would have British Columbia County. Like it would be like, the U.S. is the U.S., but then you have all the states in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know,
I
how
know,
Ohio,
but it won't work. It can't work like
Ohio,
that.
that would be Ontario.
No, but
right?
it won't work like that. It can't work like that because then you're not a state. Canada is going to be just hypothetically, Canada is going to be the 51st state as a whole. You're a state, Canada, the state. You can't say Quebec is another state and British Columbia is another state and this is another, because then it'd be 51st, 52nd state, 53rd state, 54th state. We're adding 51st, one more state. So Canada as a whole is a state, and every other territory in Canada would just be like a county in the state. Like, say, for example, California has LA County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County, San Francisco County.
Okay.
That's how it would work, because you can't be adding 55 states because you have 5 territories. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's how it would work, the easiest way. And like I said, the constitutions and stuff would have to change, the rules, the laws. Like, there's so much crap. The flags would have to change. Like, I think there's too much useless nonsense that would have to change that just to make it the 51st. It's not worth it.
For one, it would never happen.
No, I know, but let's just say it does. Let's just say, because it can. It can. Let's just say it's not. It can't. Yeah, it can happen. But like, so much has to change for it to happen. And no offense, let's be honest. Like, what's Canada gonna do for us? What does Canada currently do for
They
us?
actually do all the plywood, all of that. It comes.
There's a
from
lot of lumber.
There's a lot of
cars.
But that's not. I mean, I don't know. That's one thing, but like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
Canada offers a lot.
Yeah, but what? Like what?
Well, Lewis, enthrall us.
I have not seen Made in Canada in years. I mean, my sister-in-law lives there.
Yeah, but we don't make anything either.
we make a lot that's made here. We do not as much as before, but we still do make a lot of made in USA stuff. Do we import them to Canada? I don't know. Our vehicles? Okay, maybe. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that would.
There's a lot of vehicles that are made in Canada that are brought over here.
Yeah, but they're made by American companies like Chrysler and Dodge. My dad had a van. Actually, a matter of fact, I think his other the van he has now, his second van, they're made in Canada, but they're Dodge Chrysler. They're American products. It's not like a Canadian car. Like, you have Dodge, you have Ford, you have Chevrolet that are made in Canada. Yeah, you have a lot of that's made in Mexico, but you also have those vehicles are imported, exported, but they're American cars. Like, you have the French cars, you have German cars, you have Japanese cars, you have Korean cars, but they're imported here or exported. What cars does Canada have?
I don't know.
I'm not trying to hate on Canada. I'm not trying to talk down on them. Please educate me on that, because I don't know. What does Canada have and can provide for us?
We got oil
as
out in Alberta.
Well, of course.
Oil,
As a
soil,
state.
wood.
So oil and soil to build, I don't know what you would want to build aside from where there's already, life, because if you go any more north, it's too cold and snowy. But other than the land and oil, that is like a very big deal for any country to have an oil producing land. Yeah, that's huge, yes. But like, other than that, it's just like, what would we benefit from making them a 51st state that we don't already benefit from now? You see what I'm saying? That's why it sounds stupid to begin with, to do it, to become a 51st state.
I'm not sure, because I don't really know. I've only been.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to talk crap about Canada. Like, what can they do for us as a country of the United States? What can they do for us more when we add them as a 51st state that they don't already do?
Well, the Niagara Falls on their side offers a bunch of hydroelectric stuff.
Yeah, but they already do that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They already provide. They have their own things going for them / us. What benefit do we have? So why don't we just add Mexico as another state? Why don't we just add, South Africa, why not? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's kind of where I'm at. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a useless conversation, because they're not going to go they're not going to do it. I don't think it's worth it.
What do you think, Louis?
What they should do is add Canada as the 50th state and take California out of it and make California its own country.
No, I'd rather not.
Oh yeah, I would.
We would constantly be fighting with California.
No, we won't. They're the only country.
Mm.
Oh, you want to mess with the United States? You want that state? Oh, come on. Yeah, okay. Constantly fighting. I'm surprised it hasn't even come down to that. Like, all the Democrat states are their own country. All the Republican states are all their own country.
Yeah. My dog is driving me nuts.
Is she crying?
She's very pissed in the cage, but I'd rather have her in the cage than like chew on something.
Just walk over there and just kick the cage. Boom! Like, scare her. She'll stop.
No.
Or just taser her.
Yeah.
Electrify the cage a little, and every time she comes near, ow!
I'm not gonna electrify.
I had a French bulldog once do that to me. When I was working with the dogs years ago, they had asked me to cut the nails of the dog. So I go and grab a Dremel. We used to use a little Dremel to file the nails, and the dog was crazy. And then especially with the Dremel, the noise, and I had the dog kind of not in a chokehold, but like I had it to where the neck was around my arm, and the dog's back was on my chest, so I can have control of her paws while I did the nails. And she's trying to attack the Dremel. So she's like trying to get it. And meanwhile, you hear the Dremel like, you know, and then she tries to bite it and she successfully bites it. So you hear, you hear the Dremel, and that little was her tooth biting it. And she, I sanded her tooth with the Dremel. I filed down her tooth. I was like, that's what you get. She didn't mess with it after. Yeah. Frenchies, I swear they're cute and they're dumb at the same time. I'll be honest. Like, you're lucky you don't have a French bulldog that's constantly like.
Oh, I'm so lucky that I don't have one that does that.
Those dogs, you just want to grab them, choke them, and like grab them up and like hold them up in the air from their necks. They're so annoying. They real loud.
I'm really happy I don't
Like
have a dog.
loud, like to the
I wouldn't
point
be
where
able to handle it.
yeah, it sounds like you're choking a kid. Like
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're so wild. You're so crazy, Pod. Do you want to come in my lap? Come here.
my name is crazy. Oh, look at all this.
Come here, Winnie.
Don't stop till you get enough. Did it stop?
Oh, I got you, Turd. Say hello, Turd. She's like, hello, my name is Turd.
Hold on. No, how about this one?
Don't do that to her. She's just a baby. See, you're
What's
just
all
a
this
baby.
lighting and TV? They don't understand.
You're just a baby and you're cold. You're shaking. Oh,
Be
You
real
guys
pissed off
saw
if this damn snow stopped falling.
she's a good girl. She is. She's a good girl. No, her name is Winnie, but I call her Turd.
Hasn't stopped.
I'm gonna put you down, okay? Look out, Ellie Mae.
Everything is
There you go.
falling. I'm gonna go out there and measure those 8 inches they promised.
Yeah, her name is Winifred, but I call her Turd.
I want to say Winifred every time. Winifred. Winifred.
It's Winifred.
You know, F-E-R-D, not F-R-E-D. Winifred.
F-R-E-D. W-I-N-I-F-R-E-D. Winifred.
W-I-N-I-F-R-E-D. So it is Winifred.
Winifred.
No, Winifred is F-E-R-D. Winifred is F-R-E-D.
So Winifred.
Yeah, so Winifred. Not Winifred. It's like Ford. It's F-O-R-D. Not F-R-O-D. Fraud.
Are you okay? You aren't being a turd biscuit, are you? Stop it. And Ellie is Eleanor. Eleanor Merriweather.
There. That's how he said it. When silent I sounds like E, then Fred. Winifred. Tell
Ellie
me wrong.
Mae
Tell
is
me I'm wrong.
Eleanor. Eleanor Merriweather.
That's a nice name, Eleanor.
I don't know yet. Probably. On nights that I don't have to work in the morning.
Damn,
Preferably.
I remember when we had like 50, 60 people.
Yeah, well, some people are selfish and they just think that they rule YouTube and how you do things. And they
Yeah.
really tried to roll one over on me.
And others. Winifred.
Yep. Winifred.
Hey, Courtney, that's false advertisement. 99 cents a month or $12 a year. That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not, because 99 cents times 12 is $11.88.
Well, so you're gonna make me put $11.88? It's only $11.88 a year. That sounds asking. It's only $11.91 a year.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not telling you you're wrong, but it sounds asinine. Like, who's gonna do that?
For 99 cents. There's your profit right there. It's that 20 cents.
For $11.13.
$11.88. It's false advertisement. What do you mean? It's $11.88. Yeah. So $12 minus $11.88 is 12 cents. So you owe the people 12 cents. Oh, that's funny.
You're goofy.
We were at Walmart. My wife found like these cooking spatulas or whatnot. She's like, look, they're pink and they're 25 cents. They were on clearance. I'm like, fine. So we got all 3 different ones, like the matching set, right? They're a quarter each. So I'm like, whatever, 75 cents. Can't beat that. And they're pink. We get to the registers, they're 14 cents each. Somebody mislabeled. We didn't ask. We got out of there with so much stuff, we paid $9.80 something. So it was like $10.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like,
Ooh,
do
I
we
just
really?
I just heard a plow truck.
That was me tapping on my jack. Oh, for your house?
Yeah.
One passed earlier.
Oh yeah.
And like it was barely anything on the ground. I'd say like less than an inch. It was barely like, and they plowed, and when they plow they salt. And gosh, I mean, I don't know how long it's been now. Probably a couple hours since it's passed. And it looks like a sea of white outside. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just pray that all this snow lasts until next Thursday, because my wife's mom will be here and she could see the snow.
Has she seen the snow before or no?
Maybe not. I don't know. It's got 6 days to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't believe her plane ticket was going to be that much. That's ridiculous.
Well, it was originally scheduled for the 20th. I don't know how much they paid for that. I think it was maybe like $500, something average. And then, with the news we got today, it was like, well, you might need to come sooner. And the sooner they could do without like paying a shit ton more was next Thursday coming in like 5 days. And I said, if we were to try to make it Tuesday or Monday, it would have been it would have been $3,000.
Wow.
Like a $3,000 upgrade. Come on. I was like, $3,000. I can go pick her up in my car. It'll be faster and cheaper for me to drive down to that country and pick her up and come back.
I don't think so, but yeah.
I think it would. I drove from California to Tennessee towing her car fully loaded. I mean, every seat from floor to roof, the trailer, my truck fully loaded in the rear cargo area from floor to roof, with my parents and my dog in the back, my wife in the front. I paid $500 in gas for 1 week of driving, towing all that. So if I'm not towing anything and I'm at highway speeds the whole time, but I mean,
did your parents ride with you guys?
Yeah, they were in the backseat of my car. They were in
what
the back
they do with their vehicle?
They were in the back of my police car. My mom and dad were in the backseat of my police car.
Where was their vehicle?
I shipped them out.
Oh my God, Viper! I didn't know that.
Yeah, the day of the move. So the day the movers came, they went to their house, their apartment first, and packed their stuff and whatever. And while the movers were there, the car shipper showed up with his truck and trailer and loaded up my dad's van and the other car, the other truck they have, and drove off. And 4 or 5 days later, they got here. And the next day, the movers came to our apartment, loaded up our stuff, and the next day we drove off. So the cars were here like 2 or 3 days before we got here. And
Wow.
my wife's truck, I put it on a trailer, a U-Haul trailer behind my truck. I towed it. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I saw you all rode together in your car or
Yep.
truck all the
I
way.
drove. My wife was in the passenger seat, and my mom and dad in the back seat, and my dog in the back. Yeah.
Wow.
It was literally like the Griswold family trip, like road trip. Like I had the dog, the family in the back. Like it was crazy because I never, like, I'll be honest with you, Courtney, like, and they're designed for that. Police cars are designed to be sat in for 10, 12 hours a day, hard work all day long. And it didn't dawn on me, but I used to drive like a normal car an hour away from home, and my ass was cramping. It was hurting. Like it was so uncomfortable. After a while, you start getting cramp, like that car hurts. This car is the most comfortable car I've ever owned. I'm not kidding you. A police vehicle like I have, I drove that thing from California to Tennessee. I drove, I don't know, we'd leave, let's say 9, 10 o'clock, well, maybe 10 o'clock in the morning. And we wouldn't stop till 6 or 7 at night. Like we might pull over for like a pee break and then keep going, but then we, get a motel that night, like 6, 7 o'clock. And it was hours and hours of drive. I was driving like 400 or 500 miles a day. And I didn't feel a thing. Like nobody felt that. We were all comfortable, surprisingly. My wife too. It is a good car. I'll be honest.
Wow.
And I'm like I said, I know they're designed for that, but you don't think about that during a normal day. Then when you start driving across the country and you're sitting literally driving there for 10 hours and you're seeing the mileage creep up.
Yeah.
Like, oh crap, you don't realize that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I had no idea. I didn't know that. I thought they were following you and their vehicles.
No, they were in the back of my police car.
Well, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
Nice.
I shipped out their cars. They rode with me. The movers drove on their own. The movers got here like the day before us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then they wanted some time to relax or whatever, so they went and got their motel, whatnot, and then we got there that day.
Wait, why did they get a hotel?
The movers?
Oh, the movers got a hotel.
Yeah, the movers got here the day before us, and they say, hey, we want to, when will you guys be here? We were going to be there the same day, but since the movers got there, they say, hey, we want to take a day to relax because we just drove across the country, whatever. And we're like, yeah, sure, take a day, So they went and got their hotel for the night. We got to the house, dropped off my wife's car. Well, we dropped off the U-Haul first. We unloaded my wife's truck, dropped off the U-Haul. My mom and dad drove my wife's truck behind me, and we drove, the 5 miles from U-Haul to our house. Dropped off her truck, got back in my car, the police car, and drove that one all the way to our hotel for the night. And then we came back the next morning to the house to meet up with the movers, and we unloaded everything. Yeah.
Interesting.
I have it all on video.
Wow.
I actually made a video of, me leaving our apartment, at my parents' house with the cars, and I've never released it.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I don't know why. I have it edited. I have it all I have to do is save it as a MP4 and upload it. One day I'll have to show it to you. I even say here's my address in California if you want to come visit me. I'm not there anymore. But yeah. Crazy. Good times.
For real.
It was fun. It was I've done that trip before when we moved from New York to Arizona. We did literally the same, route, except we didn't go through Pennsylvania and all that. But it was interesting to kind of see stuff going the opposite direction, but we got to see the same thing. But it was interesting to see what changed since 1994 until 2022. In 94, there were like 50% less gas stations going across the country. A lot of buildings changed. A lot of things got abandoned. Places that had no sign of life now are like bustling
Yeah.
cities, and some cities became nothing. Like it's crazy to see the time change, you know. And we were like, oh, I remember this, and oh, I remember that. Like I remember Texas when we were moving to Arizona, we got to the Panhandle area of Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and the first border they said, fill up your gas station, fill up your tanks now at this gas station, and make sure you have food and water because there is nothing for 400 miles. If your car breaks down, you're on your own. You have to figure it out.
Wow.
And there was a sign, like a marble sign in the shape of Texas, and next to that it said, you know, caution, fill your vehicle tanks now. Da 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 da. So we were expecting that when we crossed through Texas, but you know, 30 years later, there's gas stations now, and we were fine. Yeah, we were fine. It was
That's
still
interesting.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's still nothing up there. It's still when we got into Texas, I told my wife, "You ready for Texas?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Get ready to see nothing for 500 miles, like literally what you see here, flat lands." And yeah, but you know, there's more gas stations now, so
That's how I felt when I drove from Cincinnati to where I lived in Kentucky. There was nothing.
Yeah, but do it again. When was that?
In 2006.
Yeah. Do it again now, and you'll see the difference. It's crazy. It's the little things.
Mm-hmm.
I was praying there wouldn't be a tornado when we were crossing the center. Like literally when we started getting into like Nevada and you know, and then on once we passed Oklahoma, I was like, God, I hope there's no tornadoes on our trip because we were stopping in like almost every state to, you know, for a hotel. We might skip a state, like, you know, cross Texas go and sleep in Oklahoma. Then we would go to like go through Arkansas and sleep in Kansas or what, you know, whatever it is. But as we were crossing Nevada, Texas, Oklahoma, all that, like Tornado Alley, you know, I was like watching the skies and weather. I hope nothing happens because this is not the time.
Yeah,
You know?
really.
No, it was good. It was a pleasant trip. It really was.
It's good. I'm glad.
I'll
I'm
have
glad
to
everything
show you the
worked.
video. One of these days, you and we'll start a live, and I'll just press play on the video, and you can watch the video.
Okay.
Maybe I'll put it out. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Make memories. That's what I tell my wife. Film videos and take pictures, make memories, you know. And my friend that passed away, he said the same thing. He's like, the reason I make these YouTube videos is for one day when I'm not here, my kids can go back and watch. Ironically, he died like 5 years later. And I wouldn't say ironically, but you know, the subject of talking when he died, you know, now I go back and watch his videos sometimes, or I'll go back on his Facebook or YouTube channel.
Lewis, you still there?
No.
Yes, I am.
Star wants to know.
Lewis is picking his nose and smelling boogers.
What?
He's like, oh, I got one. Yeah, it's okay. And he flicks it away. Flicks it into the fire pit.
That's really gross.
That's gross. And we talk about poop, Courtney. Come on.
Okay, I think that's more gross than poop.
What? Boogers are more gross than poop?
That's what I think.
Ow. I'd rather see snot coming out of somebody's nose dripping down a foot than seeing like liquid poop. No.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, I don't know if Fred still gets these, but you remember blowouts?
Yeah.
Would you rather have a blowout or see a booger?
I think I'd rather see a booger in that instance.
Yeah, See? Boogers aren't that bad. especially when they're hard and dry and you really get a good one and your nasal passage clears up and you can breathe.
So gross.
No, it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not that.
It is. It's 100% disgusting. Dude, I unfollowed this and now, oh God. These groups, they're ruining, oh, hi. Boogers taste salty. Poop tastes shitty. Thanks, Gear.
Stupid.
These
That's a
people
good
with
one.
these, okay, I have a rant, okay?
Oh,
These
here.
people
Get your
with
popcorn,
these-
guys.
these people with these freaking YouTube groups, and then they at everyone
Well, I
all
hate
the
that.
freaking time.
I hate
What
that.
you're doing is cutting off your lifeline because I no longer want to be in your group if you just constantly
So
are adding everyone. I
I-
do not give two shits.
I'm kind of on the same page. Like I'm part of
Oh,
some
frustrating.
Facebook groups and I'm also part of some Instagram groups. They're they're police groups and we deal with like police pursuits and we keep up with like what's going on with that. And it's nice because in the beginning it's like police chase heading northbound and then you could listen to the actual like the dispatch will send us audio of what's being updated and then it's just like you hear pating 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 because everybody's commenting at everyone pating 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 and it's like good lord and you mute it because you don't want to hear it but then you don't want to mute it because you do want to hear it and it's like you never end and it's so annoying to be in a group like that but it's like I don't know what I ended up doing now is whenever something like pops off and the group chat, pating, police chase heading southbound I-81, right there, I'll mute it. I'll mute it right then and there, and I'll keep an eye on it. So I don't have to hear the damn thing going off and going off and going off and going off. Yeah, I hate that. And it's like 3 or 4 of those things. And I've been really, really considering leaving those groups, but I can't. We got to let them out and feed them. Look at that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you first did that, I thought that was Lewis, and I was like, "What the hell happened to Lewis?
Yeah.
What?"
No, my name is Lewis, and I like to be muted all the time. Look at my little. Oh
I'm
no, I'm
still
not
here.
muted. No, I'm still here, but watch me mute myself. Click. I'm still here.
Yeah. I remember
Lewis,
the first time. I'm just kidding, Lewis.
Lewis, are you here?
He's like,
You hurt my feelings. You talking crap. Me. I'm gonna mute you, little shit.
I remember the first time I talked like that to you, like, yeah. You were like, what was that? And I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know. He's like, who's talking like that? I'm like, Courtney. I don't know. You tell me.
One, Star, why did you uninstall Facebook? I don't understand.
I wanted to, you know what I've always wanted to do is create like a platform like Facebook, but call it Butt Book. Butt Book. You got Facebook, and now I got Butt Book. Oh, Courtney, the other day there's a big time YouTuber I follow, and they have obviously their own website. They sell merch, blah blah blah. So I clicked on their website the other day for shits and giggles, and guess what? The website server was down, and I was like, oh, I could purchase their website. I caught it at that moment. I think I could purchase their website, and I was like, should I? It's like $10, and then I just sell it to them for like 10 grand.
Hold
they
their
need
their
it.
website hostage.
Yeah, somebody did that with Google one time. Their release came up, and somebody just happened to click at that perfect second, and he bought it for like $12. And Google came back and said, hey, we'll give you like 30 grand to give us our thing back. This is like 20 years ago or something.
Wow.
Yeah, the person did it. Now look at it.
I
you
know somebody that happened to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible. Not for that instance. I was like kind of happy about that. I had this huge fight with them. They banning me for every hour. So I took screenshots and sent it to the local cyber people. They said uninstall that crap. People are fed up with constant banning.
My name is
Soon,
Burp.
I'm gonna do something, it seems. Oh, so wait a minute. India's gonna block Facebook altogether? And two, the constant banning, I've never been banned. So what exactly were you doing? Because I say some shit on Facebook. So I was just curious.
I've been in Facebook jail one time.
I've never had, thank God, knock on.
I've been in Facebook jail one time, and it was because I insulted the living crap out of our California governor. Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened, and it got me triggered to the point where I was talking about Nancy Pelosi, which is his aunt. No. Hold on. The governor of California is the nephew of Nancy Pelosi, right? So that what makes him what? Cousin? What does that make him to her? Or her to him? Whatever. Anyway, I just answered my own question. But yeah, I was so pissed off. I was like, he needs to go and see Nancy Pelosi, and I said some pretty X-rated, adult, rated R type stuff about him. And I don't know if somebody reported my comments or whatnot, but like the next day I was in Facebook jail for a week. I could still browse, but I couldn't comment, I couldn't like, I couldn't share anything. I don't care. That was worth it.
Today, Zuckerberg announced that they're not going to be fact checking people anymore.
Yeah, I saw that. I got that notification earlier.
Like, really?
Too bad Elon didn't buy Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that. That'd be kind of sick. Just one platform.
So I sent a message to Ben Shapiro. They banned me for an hour. And I said, was Ben Shapiro Facebook won't allow me to follow you.
You know what that is? That's suppression.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Cause that's a cool dude. I like Ben Shapiro.
My name is Courtney. And I'm wondering
Courtney's getting tired because I'm old.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Dude, when you have a baby.
Don't start, because I cherish my sleep. And my wife is currently pregnant, and she snores like the Titanic is honking every damn 5 seconds, and it wakes me up because she vibrates the bed every time she snores. I can't sleep, and I cherish my sleep. And now the baby's going to come soon, and I'm going to be up because she's going to be up feeding the baby every 2 hours. So I'm going to be up like a zombie, staring into a white wall, questioning my existence.
You're gonna be wiping. You're gonna be wiping a lot of butt.
Yeah, I say that now, but maybe I'll look at it differently once things change.
All right, you guys. We literally have been on for 3 hours, and I'm 5 minutes away from 11 o'clock. I must be an old MFer because I really cannot stay up any longer.
Shit goes downhill once you get near 40.
That's what I've been told. Jeez.
That's what I've been told for years, and it's true.
Yeah, we've been on for 3 hours, Star. 3 hours and 13 minutes.
Your physical self, everything goes downhill once you hit 40, and then you just don't give a shit about anything. Once you hit 40, you just don't care about anything anymore.
Nice.
Like that post you put on the other day, that in black and white, that girl smoking a cigarette and drinking.
Yeah.
I love that post.
Yeah, me too.
That was a good one. You'd have to share that with me again. I might post that. It's true.
Okay, y'all. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming in my chat for one, because it's been a very, very long time. since I've done
It's
this
been a
on my
long
computer.
time
And thank you
without
for
you.
everyone that has been here the whole 3 hours. I know there's a few people out there that have stuck around, so I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy your free memberships because I gave away 10 of those today. And what else? I don't know.
Make sure you hit the dislike button and unsubscribe. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The opposite.
Just keep posted because I well, if you're in the Facebook chat, that's fine. You're in the WhatsApp group, that's great. And Instagram, because I'm gonna let people know before I go live that I'm gonna go live, so that they can be like, "Oh, okay, you're live," and come.
And if you're not part of that, hit that bell, and you'll get notified from YouTube.
Yep, pretty
Damn.
much.
I sound like I have a YouTube channel.
Bye,
My-
Star. Thank you for coming in. I was gonna type that, but it's taking me too long.
My name's Courtney. My mouth works faster than my hands can.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't type faster than I can talk. My thoughts don't come out quick enough.
All right, y'all. And it was good to see everybody. Thank you for coming up on the panel, guys. I appreciate it. It goes a lot faster and a lot nicer when you have other people to talk to.
Lewis says bye. I'm just kidding.
Bye, Lewis.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We'll see you next time. Peace out.
Bye.
Night.
Quack.